Hey, what's up, everyone?
Hello, everybody.
Doing
Welcome to
well,
Stay
thank
Fishy Friday. And you know you've got your favorite host right here. Oh, you're going to pull your shirt off to say you're the favorite host?
Yeah, my work logo on the live stream.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah,
All right.
could have been real bad.
All right. We have busted our butts all day today. Josh got home from work and he come over and he'd been working here too with us. And this is Mark. Everybody meet Mark.
Hello, everybody.
Community service guy doing his community service time here. You don't want me telling everybody that? I'll tell you what. He's done 9 hours yesterday. How many hours today so far? About 8?
Yeah.
About 8 hours. And then the first day?
Good 7.
Yeah, he been putting in some time. And you know what he found out? We don't just work on days where we have people here. We work every day. He's been showing up. It's nonstop. And you know what? We got so much done. I hope you guys, saw the video today. Oh, I never even seen. Did the video launch today? Did it work on the automatic thing?
Scheduled stuff?
Yeah, it did. It did launch. Okay, so you guys pretty much saw the new lean-to or carport that we got installed. I mean, me and this guy, we've been working all day cleaning up around that and fixing things and getting things back to normal. And then we spent the first day, cleaning all that out so that when they came, it would be open for them. It has been nothing but work nonstop. And Josh comes over and he's like, why ain't this done?
It took him 6 hours yesterday. I sat here and built the whole damn thing with him.
Dude, I tell you what, thank you for that. Because I was wore out by the time you got here. And I went in and took me a little nap. And then you handled everything, including getting the guys some beer. They did not plan on this whole job. They thought it would show up, put the carport up, leave. 2 hours. They didn't know that the cement was, angled up and they had to cut every individual post shorter than the last one. And then the thing showed up way too tall. It was supposed to match our roof line. So they had to cut everything down. They had so much work to do. They didn't want to do it. They didn't, none of them spoke any American. I don't understand how you can work in America and not know English. But they did not know English. So Josh is out there. Stay, beer. He bought them a bunch of Coronas. They're like, those guys worked till I think 10:30 last night.
10:30.
It was amazing. They nonstop worked.
So the problem
it got black, black as night, and they brought out lights and everything. It was, oh my God. Go ahead.
So from the factory, I spent 3 days on the phone with these guys. I drew them pictures. I did
you put blueprints.
transpose real-time photos with my drawings transposed over it. I'm like, here's the front side, here's the back side, here's the right side, here's the left side. The guy on the phone was super confused. Ended up having me call their engineering department. And I ended up talking to them for 3 days to make sure they can do it. Come to the consensus that they're going to be able to build this thing in the field. So they're doing extra tall legs. They're going to cut them down 2 sides. The builders got here, didn't know a damn thing about it.
Nothing about it.
They're pissed off.
They thought they were just going to show up, put it together, and leave. That's it.
So it turned in from a 2-hour job, turned into a 6.5-hour job. They don't know
now,
if
wait,
they're getting paid.
They came all the way up from Columbus, so they didn't want to leave and have to come back. So they wanted to finish the job. So that once they started, they were locked in, and they were here until 10:30 at night with lights on, working. I'm praying to God my neighbors don't call the police.
At least
they're out there
with
the screw guns and the nail guns and all this stuff. I'm like, oh God, please don't call the police. Don't call the police. They were actually nice. They didn't call the police.
But it's done now. It looks great.
Oh, I wish I could transpose a picture of it onto here, but I can do it from here maybe.
You could have, but
well, no, that's what I used for the thumbnail. So they all saw the thumbnail. So that's the finished product now. There we go, guys. There's a whole thing up where that tarp used to be. That's the metal structure now. And so, we're not worried about snow load no more.
They weren't supposed to be here until today at 11 a.m. Right. They showed up early yesterday, so I had to move that 2,000 yesterday. In the middle of moving that 2,000, the forklift died on us. We weren't able to get it back started, so I had to manually push the tank over, get it out of the way for the builders, and now
That's from Joey.
the forklift is out there on charge.
The forklift, for some reason, stopped running on them, so it's on charge, and it'll turn over and almost starts, but then the battery is too dead. So we left it charged up while we're in here. So we'll get that moved. We're going to put a poured concrete platform for the 2,000 gallons, so it's completely level. So that's going to, we figured out today about 35 bags of concrete we got to mix.
Yeah.
So we got to buy maybe like 45 bags so that we have enough here extra that we may or may not use. Because if my calculations are off, which they never are.
Mixer.
I have a mixer.
Oh, you do.
I own a mixer. Yep.
I wonder if you just. No, you ain't got nothing to move it. Never mind. Just calling a cement truck to bring.
That's
bring
what
out
he
a
said.
couple yards.
2 or 3 yards and just let them pour it. But they can't come in the back, so they're going to have the what are the buggies, and that costs extra too.
They should be able to.
They
pour
don't
it
bring
there.
the buggies. That's for the concrete contractor to come.
Right. So
do
we'd
it.
have to rent a buggy and have it here.
Yep.
So and more cost. But I have a concrete mixer. I can put it on the Bobcat, move it where you go, and move it as you need to go. You know. It tells you, one bag. Here's a 1 5-gallon bucket of water. Put it in there. It mixes it up.
Your mixer will do a bag at a time.
1 bag at a time.
You need more than that.
You should, because if you're here, you can't keep up with me mixing the concrete and pouring it in. So, are you going to keep up?
I can keep up.
He said, I can keep up. That's our mark. he been putting in some work here, guys. All right. So, how many people we got? We can.
Joey's asking if I did all this in my low rises. No, I actually did them in my ball huggers this time. I left them hanging out just for you, Joey.
Oh my God.
But I forgot to film it all, so don't get to see it. I'm sorry.
Joey missed out.
All right, we have 265, so we're good to go. I should start the Tracy update now. You guys ready for that? Let me get back to.
Did we lose Skyler to Brutus? No, we lost Skyler to her vulgar mouth.
Her welder mouth?
Her vulgar mouth.
Vulgar mouth. Yes, I told Skyler she has to be very nice and sweet for 4 days in a row around here. No arguing, no bull, and then she can be on the live stream each Friday. She didn't make that quota this week. We love our Skyler,
I
but
could tell you what she said right before the stream.
what's that?
Oh, I can't say it.
Who was that? Whisper to me.
Something like that.
Okay, so let's go on with the Tracy update, guys. Everybody mark down the Tracy update start. Okay, this week,
6-11.
yes, this week, Tracy has even been better than last week. She is just such a sweetheart. I go in there to talk to her. I always talk to her when I do her, medication, her feeding, her changing of her and all that, repositioning her. I talk to her all the time. And, this time I come in there and I'm like, she was sleeping this morning. It was 7 o'clock. And she was sleeping. And I come in there and I have to turn on the suction machine and I go to suction her out. And she wakes up. She's like, looks all crazy and looks up around and stuff. And I'm like, hi, Tracy. And she looked right at me. I'm like, oh my God, you looked right at me. That's crazy. Awesome, honey. And she kept on looking at me. And I told her, I'm like, baby, if you're here, you got to understand. We miss you. You need to come back. Your son had a baby girl, Laura. She's the cutest thing ever. You're a grandmother. You got to come back and see your granddaughter. And she was just staring at me. I mean, just like, okay, let's see. You see nothing but darkness, and then you see some light there, and you're staring at it, like confused a little bit. Boy, you stay back. You didn't help me at all. I write your hours in, son.
Oh, that's not your question.
So, but let me do the Tracy update. Leave me
Slap
alone.
around and
I will slap her around, boy. So, anyways,
I'm in the
she
middle.
looked dead at me, and she was just looking at me and listening to me and intently staring at me. And I felt closer to her than I felt in a long time. I felt like she was there, you know. And then I walked around. I turned off the machine and I walked around the bed because now I got to reposition her and change her. And I walked around the bed and I took out the pillow behind her back because when you put her on her side, there's a little on her side, then there's a lot on her side. And what you do is you prop up her back. You pull up the chuck and you put a pillow under there, and it props her up and leans her a certain way. And now I got every morning at 7:00, I put her back on her back so that she can eat her breakfast and all that kind of stuff. So I've got a schedule, a nice schedule worked out to where every 3 hours I'm tending to her, but it's because I have to, not because she needs me to. She's good. She's good on her own. She don't need me to suction her out. She's coughing it out on her own. She is being so amazing. It's crazy. But, they say to reposition her every 2 hours, but I have one of those mattresses that has 20 tubes in it, and the 10 tubes, every other tube fills up, then the other 10 fill up, and then this fills up. So it's changing the pressure points on her skin. So I can leave her go at least 3 hours. I keep it at 3 hours because, they said, 3 to 5 hours I can leave her go without reposition her. And, I leave it at 3 hours. So I reposition and I take care of her every 3 hours. But you know what that gives me? That gives me 2.5 hours of sleep between each thing all night long. I mean, I am getting more sleep without a nurse than I ever had when I had a nurse. This is being amazing. She's being so good. And she's taking care of herself with letting her go and not suction her out. She's coughing it up herself, and I just have to suction out the bib. People don't know about this. Okay, I took a children's bib and I cut a hole in it and put it over her trach. And then I put the trach mask on her. But see, now that thing covers over and seals. Well, I cut out the bottom of the trach mask so it has a C shape into it. And now when she coughs, she expels the fluids out of her lungs and it drips down to the bottom and then it falls out and it starts filling up the bib. So every 3 hours, I've got about 1 inch of liquid in that bib, and it could hold like 2.5 inches. So I suction that out. And you know what? She never gets wet. She never, it used to be, we would be up every, every 30 minutes, we'd have to suction out her trach mask because it would fill up with fluid, and then she's coughing out, she's sucking the fluid back in. And it was horrible. My way works better. Even the nurse said I should patent this. I don't need to patent it, but it would be better for other trach patients to have this setup. So, she coughs it out and it drains down into the bib. And, it lets me sleep more. Her alarms never, have you heard any alarms go off in the 3 days you've been here? Her alarms never go off anymore. And she's just doing so great. It's amazing, as long as I'm there every 3 hours and take care of her all night long, which, I do, she's amazing. She's doing great. And then the fact that, she looks more intently at me, she's like, okay, I turn on the light above her. We call that the doctor light. I have a 2-strip, 4-foot light above her that if we need to, like if the doctor's here, the nurse is here, and we want to see her wound or scratches or something like that, I can turn that light on. Because our house is pretty dimly lit. We got the doctor light. Well, I turn that on every time I go to change her. And then I take a washcloth and I put it over her face like this. That way it's covering her eyes, but not her mouth and her nose. And she can breathe and everything else, but she's laying on her back and the light's right above her. She's going to stare at it. You don't want to stare at a bright light like that, So I put the washcloth over her and I turn on the light and I'm able to see. Because I'm old, I'm able to see everything and do everything, and I change her and do, take care of everything, and right back to shut the light off, and she's repositioned, and she's got her food ready, and she's doing great. I'm telling you, she's doing great. She looks like my Tracy that just laid down, and she's sleeping, and you go to talk to her, and she don't talk back. There's the difference. She looks like Tracy again. She's back to being, I don't know, when she came home from the hospital,
yeah,
she looked like death warmed over, like a bag of bones.
pretty much.
There was no muscle on her. Her skin was just all baggy around her bones and her arms and stuff. It was horrible. She now has all of her muscle back. I make sure I give her a Pro Source all the time. She don't look like she has atrophy. She looks like Tracy just laid down in the bed and went to sleep. I wash her hair, and I don't use a brush or anything else. I comb her hair with my fingers, and I keep her hair long like that, and I keep it above her head. The nurses kept tying it up and making it tight, and there's so much hair was being lost from them brushing and all that I could start seeing Tracy's scalp. Well, who wants that? No woman ever wants to lose her hair like that. So I don't do that. I just brush her hair with my fingers, and I get it out, and I get it clean, and boom, I put it above her head, and that's it. I don't put hair ties in there. And you know what? She looks amazing now. I swear to God, it looks like she could set up at any time and start talking to you. And then when she locks eyes with you, you're like, oh my God, she's there. You can see that she's there. She's like intently locking onto you. It's amazing. How far she's come from a doctor that said she will never be off these 8 machines. If she comes off any one of these machines, she will die. And now she's not on no machines. She's only on what do you call it? An atomizer that makes the moisture in the air, because when you and I breathe in, we breathe in through our nose, it goes through our sinuses, warms up, gets moisturized, and then goes into our lungs. She's sucking through her trach. So there's none of that happening. So you have to put moist air in there, like a vaporizer type air, or she will get what's called, what are them called? Where your spit actually dries up. Something blockage. I forget what it's called. But it can be deadly. It can dry up in all the different parts of your lung, and then you won't get no oxygen. So she has to have this moisture if she has a trach. But she's not reliant on any machine. As long as I have this moisture on the trach, she don't get no, lung blockages, and she coughs it up, and it comes out and goes into the bib, and I suction it up. So, she's not on any machines, basically, other than what's needed because she has a trach. Other than that, she's doing amazing. She's eating, 3 times a day now, and something funny. She's eating 3 times a day, and she's getting her Pro Source at every meal. She's getting her what do you call it? Medicines at breakfast, at lunch, and at dinner. She's doing great. It seems like all she needs to do is start talking, and she'd be back. But she's just not there. But I swear to God, it just looks like Tracy sat down, laid down in the bed, and then I have to change her because she's lazy. That's what it seems like. I tell her all the time, honey, you got to wake up now. It's time to come back. You're taking a long enough break. And I kiss her on her forehead, and I kiss her on her face, and it's something. I've never experienced anything like this. Now, I've heard other people lose their mates, and I think it would have been harder because I was able to be there in the hospital with Tracy and talk to her every day. That she was dead. She come back, and then she's not here, and she was a complete, she was in a coma, and I just kept reading to her. And now, that she woke up, I read to her all the time, and I tell her things, and, I tell her what's going on in life. And I think it's easier what I went through than what people would go through when somebody actually dies. I would never wish somebody's important other to die on them. It's such a feeling of loss. It's such a feeling of being alone. You work all your life to raise your kids, do everything, and we're supposed to enjoy our the rest of our life. We're supposed to enjoy time. Damn it!
That's why you gotta enjoy the time that you're given. And enjoy it, man.
Yeah, there's no tomorrows promised ever. So we raised our kids, and we thought, here's my thing. I always talked about going to Sturgis. I love Sturgis. I love Jacko that plays there. I love the Full Throttle Saloon. I want to go there. and me and her were gonna go. And you know, I've got my Harleys, but they're more like bar type Harleys. They're fast little machines, sound awesome, but you don't want to get on the highway and go with them, you know. So I told Tracy, I always promised her, I'm going to get us a full dresser. We're going to get helmets with intercoms between them, and we're going to cruise, and we're going to go. You know, we'll take a trailer behind us, and we're just going to cruise and go. And she was waiting for this. And she passed a little too early. But, you know, that's what we were going to do. We're just going to go and enjoy ourselves. And we put off enjoying ourselves till our kids are raised. I'm telling you guys, don't do that. Just enjoy the time you got together. Because, God dang it.
Never know when it's, time is up.
I mean, we just got a cold. That's all we got. We got a cold. And she ends up dying from it.
Yeah.
You know, what the hell? What? That made no sense to me. It was so useless, so stupid. And, you know, I told, what's the hospital I go to? Cleveland Clinic. I told them, you can't release her. She needs hospitalization. She's like a puppy with parvo. I'm telling you, she's bad. And they're like, no, she's got upper respiratory infection. She'll be fine. Take these pills. 2 days later, she died. You know, that was so unnecessary. If they'd have just listened to me, she wouldn't have died in the hospital. You know, they have the team. What's that called? You know, the beeping goes off, and they're like, something ASAP, you know, blah, blah, blah. And they get the people in there. I didn't know CPR.
Right.
I'm doing what I can. CPR I knew, I learned on South Park. So I never been to a class. I throw her on the bed and I'm doing CPR. And I heard you got to do it hard, so I'm doing it harder than I feel comfortable with. And here she's on the bed. If I'd have known that the mattress absorbs a lot of the motion, I should have thrown her on the floor and done it. You know, I didn't know though. How are you supposed to know these things if you're not a doctor? It just kills me that I could have saved her a little more than what I did.
Like I said before, you can't, put that on yourself. So
Why is it every Friday I have to cry online? What the hell's going on? It's bullshit. Look, just go home or reach over and hug your mate and start enjoying life now. Chances are, by the time you can enjoy life, it'll be cost too much to enjoy. Things are going down, right? You can't afford plywood to make anything. You can't make a tree fort for the grandkids. That's $27,000 for 18 pieces of plywood. What the hell? So just go home and enjoy your time with your family now. Period. I wished I would have. I was all about work. Get it done. Build more. Let's get more. Let's make more. When the kids are gone, honey, we'll sit back and relax. And we were actually doing that. In 2020, I went to Johnny K's Motorsports and I bought that 2020 Can-Am 1000. I'm like, this summer, we're going to go and enjoy ourselves. And I got her a whole backseat surround thing where she could keep her wine in there and keep it cool and all that. And I made a stereo on it, everything. 2 weeks later, she died. We didn't get to go riding once together at all. It's still sitting out there. It's got nubs on the tires. It's been 3 years old, and it's got maybe 12 hours on it. That's from me going from the front yard to the backyard. I've never gone riding on this motorcycle or this four-wheeler. But we planned on it. We planned on doing it that summer. And then out of the blue, she was gone. So, but she's doing so good. She's so much more comfortable now than she's been, and she's don't have a nurse doting over her, it's sucking her out every 10 minutes. I mean, she's doing so much better. And, she's doing it on her own because I'm letting her do it on her own. And I just suction out the bit. She's doing great. So I'm so proud of her, to come back from where a doctor said she won't live if we take her off any one of these 9 machines. Yeah. To come back from that, she's doing great, dude. You're a fighter, for sure.
well, I'm hoping for the best,
It's all we can do. It's all we can do. I hope you guys like that Tracy update. You know, I think I'm going to stop the Tracy updates every Friday because I'm tired of crying. No, I won't stop the Tracy updates. Don't think that. I'm sorry. But yeah, she's doing really great. She's in there right now, and usually you guys hear her all the time when I'm on the Friday Night Lives. It's beeping, or I have to suction her out. No, I don't even have the remote here. Well, I do have the remote, but I don't have to use it because she's doing it all on her own. She's taking over. She's doing great. So I've got the Ohio waiver program is willing to pay for 112 hours, but we can't find a nurse that's available. So I just talked to them about hiring STNAs. And the way we got to do that is there's a certain company that the STNA has to get hired to, that they will give her to us while she gets her Medicaid number. It takes about 4 months to get your own Medicaid number. After that, you don't have to work through a company. You can work for the waiver program straight through Medicaid, and you'll get the full pay, not the pay that you're getting after they take their cut a nursing home, you know? So we're looking, and even that will help me because I can't get a nurse. I can't find a nurse. There's too much of a shortage of a nurse. But an STNA, I call them a babysitter. They know what they're doing, but they're not allowed to administer medicine. They're not allowed to feed, but they can change and they can take care of her, reposition her, do all that. What that'll mean is if I get an STNA here, I can go back to sleeping, and get me, say 4 hours straight. And then I work the other 4 hours outside, and I'm outside working. I don't have to stress and worry about Tracy. I have a babysitter, and if something happens, they call me on my phone and I come running in and I handle it, right? That's what I mean by babysitter. So, we're going to fill the hours needed with STNAs because that's a step up than what I'm getting now until we find a nurse. So we're in that progress right now.
Jerry just commented and says he was at Sturgis in '69 with Jackal live with his dad. In 1969!
Hey, Jerry, you keep your geriatric stories to yourself, son. Poor Jerry.
Was Jack even around in '69?
No.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I
That's
thought
the
they were
original
like
Jack.
an 80s. I thought they were like an 80s band.
They are an 80s band.
Maybe you meant 89.
Did you mean 89, Jerry? Because in '69, it was what was it? Jerry something other. It was the Grateful Dead. It wasn't Jackal. All right, let's move on.
All right, so we got some comments and super chats to catch up on.
Some
We
comments here.
where we at?
Oh, there's
Here
a
we go.
bunch. Oh my God. I didn't have these up. I didn't see them at all. Look
Damn
at
it,
this.
my chat keeps jumping to the bottom.
I know. I hate that.
All right, we got Stu Strickland. He says, Josh, your video was awesome this week. The sped up footage and the music was cool. It really worked. Well, I was hoping someone noticed I split that video like 50 times. And not only did I do
Hi, Skyler.
like the time lapse.
Let Josh finish talking, then I gotta say hello real fast. Is that okay, Josh?
No. You didn't make the cut.
You didn't make the
No,
cut
you
this
didn't.
week. No.
No, you didn't. I just
4 days of being nice and no arguing.
I did. I counted all of them.
No.
She
You're
comes
cu-
like
you're
every other
counting
day.
Stuff that doesn't count.
What's it up to?
You're still short.
By how much?
Go read the cut comments.
I just did. I counted it. It's a
No,
little bit past
no,
50.
you're not. Let me get back to what I'm saying. All right, we got Stu Strickland. As I was saying, I was hoping somebody noticed. I split the video like 50 times, and even through like the time lapses and stuff, I sped up the footage. Sometimes I put it in slow motion to where it was. I'm trying to be more appealing to the eye, catchy and grabby and all this stuff. And I'm trying here. I told you guys I was going to up my video quality, so that's what I'm trying to do. And I also found a new hack for sure. Actually, I did it. Brittany did, and
Nice.
it's pretty great. I tested it out to today. I'm going to test it out for like a week or two and see how it does. So we shall see. Once I know if it is a good thing, I will go ahead and start telling everyone what it is. So it's like,
Wait, you telling us about this whole big story. Now you're not going to tell us what it is? Dude, do you feel shortchanged like I do?
I was hoping for some,
Yeah,
inside
what's
info here.
we're waiting to hear what the whole info is.
how much time do you spend editing a video?
About 2 to 4 hours each video.
Okay, what happens if you can plug said video into artificial intelligence and they edit the video?
Well,
for
right
you?
off the rip, I don't trust them.
Go look at my short today.
So you're not editing your videos?
I did not edit that
All
video.
right, Josh.
I did not
Josh.
edit that video.
All right, can I come behind you and say
No,
hello?
you may not.
No. They came.
It's dying.
She's dying to get on the live stream.
Yeah, no, I just want to say hello for a tiny bit.
No, not right now. We'll
Yeah.
call you in when it's time.
Oh no, it's time. Right?
The
No,
grown-ups are talking.
Grown-ups are talking.
I'll come in through the front door.
Stop it. I'm bigger than this whole room here.
All
You
right,
can't get
Snoop.
past me.
Sue Ann, $5 says Wet Willie. Bob Taylor, $5 says you're on Backyard Boats. What is this?
Yeah, I don't know what this is
going
about.
on here?
A sidebar or something.
Skyler
You're too
getting in
good to
trouble.
be forgotten. $5 with a
She
little
ain't gonna
laughing
be
emoji.
forgotten.
$5 from Brandon Cormier. 35 more, guys. 35 for what? $5 from Sue Ann says Willie. Oh, $10 from Ryan Bell says Wet Willie.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
the
Sue
king
Ann,
of DIY
$5
is here.
says love you, Rich. You
Hey,
better
we got
protect them ears.
Joey on here.
You better protect them ears.
Uh,
Bob Taylor, $2.
Back off, woman.
Timing is everything.
What is wrong with you? Why would you do that?
Bob Taylor, $5. Nice and wet.
got $50 for that.
That was nasty.
We got $50 for it.
What?
Brandon
$50.
Cormier.
You just told me protect my ears. I'm like, what are you talking
I
about?
tried to-
She give me a wet willy.
Everyone's putting
It was all-
money for a wet.
I heard it in my ear. It was gross.
Brandon,
Why would you do that to me?
Because $50 for what Willie was in the chat. It's not my fault.
all right,
You don't read it.
Skyler,
Oh, I still hear it.
you
That's
got
gross.
you got paid $5 to drink some shrimp juice. I have a bucket of fish that's de-thawing out there.
I'll drink it.
Just grab a shot
No.
glass full.
No,
Drink
no,
it.
Go get it for me.
no,
I don't know.
no.
I will
Give it-
gladly go.
Yeah, I know
go
you
grab it. Brandon, I got you, buddy.
Oh my God. You can't keep doing this stuff.
Why?
Your mother is not impressed by the way you acted online.
Hi, Mom. Love you.
Sorry, Skyler's mom.
Her name is Dana. Oh my God.
Is there a bucket around here or something? Oh, yeah. I have a trash can right here. I'm probably going to throw up right after.
Oh my God. You
See?
really did this
No, they
donation
started
online.
it. I didn't start it. They did. I just,
I don't deserve a wet
you
willy.
got one.
How about you
All
get
right,
one while
$5.
you're sleeping now?
$5. I gave you
Wait,
a
wait,
half
wait,
shot
wait,
glass.
wait. Let me smell that. Let me smell that.
Is the fish good?
Oh, that smells like rotten Lake Erie.
Fish.
It's perch.
Is
no,
it
no.
rotten?
No, it's
No,
perch.
smell it. It's like Lake Erie.
Oh, it's not rotten?
No.
Oh, that was rotten smelling. Oh, nasty. You just licked a fish you caught in Lake Erie that smelled nasty.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
Donation said nope.
You don't always have to do it.
Look at her face.
Jim Sheasley, $10 said, Big Rich, you did save her. She's still alive. Tracy will be back. I truly
Oh,
believe
thank
that.
you, Jim. Thank you, buddy. I believe that too because she has come so far that they said she didn't have no chance. And, you know, within the first week she was off of those 9 machines. She was on a, sheesh, what do you call them? Kidney dialysis machine. She was on a machine that pumped her blood for her because couldn't keep up the pressure. She was on a machine that kept her body warm because she couldn't regulate her own temperature. She was on so many machines. And then the doctor that told us that she just pulled the plug, she's useless. He had us all crying. And another doctor came in right afterwards, and said, let's wait till next Friday. We'll take a CAT scan again and see if there's any better results, because it could be showing up like this because of pressure, because she was lack of oxygen, her brain swelled. It could be that. And it turned out next week it was that, and that she had plenty of brain, action, and she was fine. She was good. Oh my God. It's oh my God.
Brittany Zip was $5. I just want to say thank you to Kathy Girl. Seems to be a great fit for OFR.
Oh, you guys don't
riches.
even understand. Kathy rocks. Okay. Now, she's been here probably going on 3 weeks now. And the first 2 weeks, I didn't even worry about her watching Tracy. Let her get moved in. Let her get, used to stuff. Let her get, all of her stuff. She's got, things to deal with and storage and her older apartment. And they just let her calm down and let her get things. So for 4 or 5 days, she was just sitting here and she wasn't worried about nothing. She's just taking care of her axolotls and stuff. And I asked her, you ready to start taking on Tracy? She goes, I was wondering when you were going to ask. So for the last couple of days, she's been watching Tracy, and I've been outside with you working. And I'm telling you what.
Josh, that was not fresh.
That was not fresh.
It was just water.
Oh. Did you want to try some?
So, I smelled it. It did not smell fresh at
It
all.
did not taste fresh either. You have to move up a little bit. I need to recoup a little bit.
Bye, Skyler.
So someone's asking if you will try balut. I don't know what
What's
it is.
that?
No idea.
She said.
1,000-year-old or the 100-year-old egg. You know the 100-year egg?
Oh.
You tried it?
No, I want to try it on live stream.
Oh. So, anyways, what was I talking about?
That was worse than the pastrami.
No way.
Yes, wait. The pastrami did not taste bad. It just smelled bad.
If Sir Stroming didn't taste bad and that tasted bad, that was nasty too. I smelled it. It made me want to vomit.
It's just water.
It made me want to vomit. And I handed it to her and she goes, okay.
After I rinsed it 5 times, it
Oh
was
my God.
excess like water.
Oh my God.
It's just some
So
perk.
what was I just talking about?
No idea. But we
Come
got
on.
some super chats. Bob Taylor, $5 says, trust your math, Josh. Pick your moment well. Beat BB. And Brandon Cormier, $5 says, sorry, Rich. That was for the wet willy.
Oh. Someone apologized to me for that?
Yeah.
I still feel it. It's horrible. Someone asked, I didn't see it, but I saw it in passing. If I'm a nurse now, I do what a RN does. I change Tracy's trach, which goes into her lungs. It goes into a hole in her neck, goes into her lung. I change that every 2 weeks. I also change her belly plug, which is called a Mickey button. I replace the old one, put a new in. So I do every job that a nurse can do. So I not a, what do you call it, a nurse by paper. I don't have my schooling,
Right.
but I do everything that an RN does with Tracy. And, they won't, okay, there's certain rules they go by. If you're an STNA, you cannot administer medicine. You cannot administer food. You cannot change the trach. You cannot change the Mickey button. If you're an LPN, you can administer medicine and you can administer food, but you cannot change the trach or the Mickey button. Only an RN can. So I do the job of all of them, and they all left. They all left. I thought they were family. They're gone. Bye. They left because now all these traveling nurses are getting almost double pay. So that's why there's a shortage of nurses, and we can't get nobody here. What I need is like a lady that has family here and don't want to go as a traveling nurse, knowing she can make all this money, but would rather work here. That's what I need here. Because, we treated Mara like part of the family. She was family. In fact, when she went to jail, I showed up with money to get her bonded out, And
How the hell does a nurse get arrested? Her employer gets bonds are out, she still has a job. That's all I want to know.
Anyways, so we Dick of Dumpness says, who is our guest? This is Mark. He came here for community service, and he's been here since. It's been
I was
3
here
days.
before then, though. Also,
You are right. You
And
were here like a year
somebody in
before.
the chat asked me how I liked it and how I liked OFR. Everybody's awesome. Josh is great. Rich, he's awesome. It's been a great time.
Why did you pause
You don't gotta
before
lie.
you said I said awesome?
You don't gotta lie.
He signs my papers.
Oh my God! Stop it!
Really great people, and it's a blast being here. It's great helping out. I'd do it if it wasn't for what I had to do. So.
All right. I had a comment, but I lost it. This chat is super jumpy tonight.
Yeah, it is.
All right, guys. I keep
Did you get
scrolling
the
up.
Bob Taylor for $5?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're all caught up on these super chats. I lost it. We might not be getting that comment after all. Tony Hicks, does someone check his ear for cricket leg or bug parts from her mouth? Oh man. I don't know, but I will say that surströmming definitely smelled a lot worse.
Oh, that smelled horrible. This here smelled like, you know, when you go down there and you see all these like dead, what are them catfish or fish we get at Lake Erie that everybody hates? What fish are them?
Steelhead?
No, not steelhead.
Sheephead.
Sheephead. Okay. When you go down to Lake Erie and there's like 20 sheephead laying on the shore and they're all stinking and it smells rotten down there, that's what this water smelled like.
It was bad.
It was bad.
It was bad.
And I handed it to her. She didn't even smell it. She just downed it. It was bad.
Yeah. AJ's asking, where's the Amara? So you guys remember I put the regular Malabarcus wolffish in with the Amara. Ever since I did that, I got hounded by 2 aquariums in specifically, and they wanted this because
They
I had
needed
2 of them into together. They had a display. They had no wolffish in it. Their wolffish died. They would not leave me alone for like a week. So I finally ended up just, giving it to them. I'll get another Amara. I didn't really care about the other wolffish. It was something cool. So yeah. The next Amara that comes through, I might keep. I might end up, rehoming it. But we've got 3 public aquariums on the hook right now. We've got the Ripley's Aquarium in the Smoky Mountains of Tennessee.
We got Brian Barczyk as starting his new
Yeah.
aquarium. He wants all the fish we can give him. And then we got Electric City.
Yeah, so there's them 3 that all want fish from us. So I may even give out a little bit more than I wanted to. And we'll go ahead and cut down our stock a bunch. So there's going to be a lot of fish that are going to be leaving OFR. But that will make a lot of room for new fish going in. Same thing happened. So I answer a lot of these questions in the
Skyler
Facebook.
got me. It still feels wet in my ear.
Not only Facebook, but the YouTube comments as well. The same thing happened with the bass. We had that 24 karat gold Kelberry. There was another Azul in the tank, the Pinama. There was another one.
Wait, hold up. Matthew McGarry says, would you marry Tracy again? If I could, I would love to read you these letters that she wrote me in the last 10 years of her being here. And, I told her I would never trust you. I would never believe you again. I would never, ever, you'll never make me a fool again, But now I see that after she's gone, she was here the last 10 years. She never gave me any trouble. She never caused me any harm. She never lied to me. She never snuck. All she wanted was to be married again. Would I marry her again? Absolutely. I would marry her an instant if she'd come back. Oh my God, I hate this. All right, yes, would I marry her? Yes, absolutely. She died for her sins, and anything she done wrong is forgivable at this point because she was such a good girl for the last 10 years. You don't understand. She was, you know, when she walked away, and she cheated on me. She said, "I'm like, what about our boys?" And she's like, "What about them?" I'm like, "You don't care about them?" And she's like, "No." I'm like, you look you look my boys. They were young kids, 5 and like or 7 and like 3. I don't know. And I'm like, you look my boys in the eyes. You tell them you don't love them. And she turned around and she did. She's like, "I'm sorry, guys. I don't love you. I just want to go be with this guy." It was the worst thing that has ever happened to me in my life. I could not believe it. And then 6 months later, she's homeless. So here I am. I let her live with me, and I tell her I don't want no guys around. I don't want none. I don't care. I will help you fix your relationship with your kids. I will never, ever, ever believe in you again, ever. And she was such a good girl these last 10, 15 years that she's been with me. She was such a beautiful person, and she just tried. And, all these letters are like, "I can't believe I fell for other people's stupidity. I should have, listened to you." I always try to be still, families first, never lie to family. I told my kids, if you guys get in trouble, you do something stupid, well, stupid shit happens. Come home and tell me, and I'll help you figure out the best way out of it, and then I'll deal with you. Right? And she listened to other people, and that's what happened. She's been so great ever since. And now, oh my God, she's been such a good person for so long, and writing me these letters how she wants to be remarried and all this stuff. I didn't believe her. I'm like, "You're just lying again. But she died. If she could come back right now, I would definitely remarry her again. I should have forgave her and let the past be the past, and I would have lived the last 15 years in sheer marital bliss. She was a good woman from that point on. Who knows what person's going to change at what time? She was not a good woman to me, and then she also wasn't she fucking awesome? At first, yeah. No, you guys, I raised you. You got me Mother's Day presents. You got me Father's Day presents. I raised you. But once she come back, and then after she's here a while, did you not just forget? You don't buy me Mother's Day cards no more. There's Mom again, right? She's back in your life, and she gets Mom's Day cards, right?
Yeah.
You don't even remember the things in the past. I should have been the same way. I was too stubborn. I was like, no girl's gonna play me. I'm not a fool. I didn't believe in her. I didn't believe that she could change after that. I should have, because for the last 15 years she's been with me. She's been living with me. She's been, putting up with all my shit and just being a sweetheart. And if I would have just forgave her then, I'd have lived the last 15 years in sheer marital bliss. Would I marry her again? Absolutely. As soon as she wakes up.
Kyle Hernandez says, "Boys, does Josh have a brother?" I have 2.
There's 2 brothers.
Yep.
Richie and Richard. His 2 brothers are named Richard and Richard.
Can't forget that.
No. What was that?
I think it was Skyler farting or something.
When I had my 3rd boy, Joshua, Tracy was in the stirrups, and it came out a boy because we didn't want to know. It came out a boy. I'm like, "Yes, another Richard." She stood up in her stirrups, and she's like, "Oh no!" Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Brittany Zipliss asking what we did for Britt's birthday, and also an Laura and Diesel update for later too.
For whose birthday?
Brittany's.
Your girl, Brittany.
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you do for Brittany's birthday?
So the week was kind of hectic. There was a lot going on. We ended up deciding to. All right. So long story short,
There we go.
we'll want to do the wedding next year as well as a honeymoon.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing next year. So we're thinking Mexico for the wedding and then Bali for honeymoon.
Very nice. Very nice. Good luck. Have a good time. Bye.
I'll go in your place.
Dude, I have a felony. I can't leave the country.
We went through this, and yes, you can.
Okay. Let's say that I can leave the country with a felony. And I can enter their countries with a felony. Okay? My felony's from 1988, by the way. I don't know why I should still be paying for this. I am not that person no more. I take care of everybody now. Then I was taking care of myself, you know. Now I'm taking care of everybody. And I help everybody out. And you know how many people, strange people, live here? You know, Jerry showed up at the door, and I didn't even know who he was. He's like, I drove here from Wisconsin, you know, because you said you would take in people. I'm like, Jerry been here 6 months now, or maybe 8, and he's the greatest help ever, you know.
Yes.
But anyway,
Gary's awesome, by the way. He's
I can't, you know, other countries don't want felons in their country, you know what I'm saying? So my felony's from 88, and it was a simple drug charge, but the rest of my life is ruined because of it.
Yep.
This is why I told my kids, you know, we were out fishing one time, and, you know, we go to this pond, and the cops come, and they're standing there, and they're like, hey, guys, you can't be doing this, blah, blah, you're on, you know, private property, and we're like, what? You know, we don't know, this and that. And they call in our names. They go, if nobody's got warrants, we're just going to let you go. They call in our names. As soon as it comes back from me that I'm a known felon and, you know, I have drug charges from the 80s and this and that, the cop stepped back, grabbed his gun and pulled out. I'm like, whoa, 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 you know. And now I got me and my kids are fishing. We're doing a family thing. And now we're having guns pointed at us. This is because of your felony. You know, it's different when, you know, you get pulled over and they run your name, and you know, they've never been in the system. They've got one traffic ticket. They come up to you, they give you a warning. They run my name. I get pulled over. Other cops just show up, and I get, you know, by the guns, you know, get out of the car, long hair, you know, and they have to search me. They search the car. They bring the dog. It's terrible every time I get stopped because I had a drug charge.
Yeah, it's not fair.
You know, it's not fair because I'm not that person no more. I haven't smoked weed since 88, you know, the 80s. And you know, I got a felony for it. You know, I got caught with weed. Here, this is 40 years later. Come on. I'm not the same person. But I put everything in Tracy's name so that when they run the plate, it comes back, oh, she don't drive because she got narcolepsy, right? But every car out here is in her name. She never got pulled over. She's nothing. The cops come up to the window, you know. Oh yeah, no problem, you know. Then they just give us a warning, send us on our way. But if it's my name on the plate, we're being pulled over. The dogs are being called. The guns are being pulled out. You
Thrown
know,
on the ground.
backup is there. Drone on the ground. Yeah, it's terrible. It's horrible. I even forgot what I was talking about.
So back to the question, we did go out to Texas the day Brazil and had some steak and whatnot, but
Wait, was that the thing I gave you? You just took her there? Nice. How'd that work out for you?
we got steak. What do you mean?
Went home. Texas Day Brazil is the place where you sit at the table and they bring around meat and you say, yes, more of this, more of this, more of this. And they have this big like stick pin and it's got, you know, steak after steak after steak after steak on it. And they cut you off some and then they go to the next one, they cut them off some. And then the next guy comes by and he's got different kind of steaks, you know, and they just keep giving you meat. You paid your one fee, but you keep getting all you can eat steak.
For the birthday. Good
Dude.
stuff.
It's an amazing place. It's awesome.
And then they want Laura update and Diesel update. Laura's doing good. She's character. She's hilarious. She's getting closer every day to walking. I feel like it's gonna be any day now.
She stands when she comes over here. She was definitely standing up in Grandpa's face and like dancing type thing. I wouldn't let go of her, but she was up on her own weight. You know,
For sure.
she was definitely doing her thing.
And Diesel, he's been the same. He's a little bit jealous now that the kitten is there.
Oh my God, I'm so upset. Depth Charge says, I love Jackal, seen them quite a few times. I have not seen them once, and you know my favorite band is Jackal. Jesse James Dupree, come on now. That man's got a voice. Plus, the lead guitarist, he hooked up a chainsaw to his guitar. You know, and the lead was. Oh my, you seen him too?
Yeah.
You leave right now. I'm done with you. Sue Ann says we've seen Jackal 6 times. Amazing, man. They are.
OG Foster $2 says tell Skyler I'm bringing in the ukulele son, CA nude. Don't know what that means.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh.
Can we have a Skylar big toe update? Don't ask Skylar about her toe. You will sit there for a half hour listening to her. Hey, Skylar, how's your toe? She'll come running.
Can have her step in.
Oh,
You
no.
guys.
Here she comes.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna go finish feeding the fish. I was waiting for the last of the fish to de-thaw, and Skylar can sit in.
Oh,
Evil
no.
laugh. There you go. All right, guys. It's been fun.
Wait, it's not even 8 o'clock. You're cutting out early?
It's 7. I usually go at 7:30, but I gotta finish feeding the fish.
You're cutting out early.
Yeah.
And you're leaving me with Skylar.
You just called her in here.
I said if I mention anything about her toes, she will come running. And don't ask,
I
guys.
didn't hear it. Were the people still asking about my toes?
All right,
I
guys.
said,
Sorry, I'm busy talking to Tamara, my new friend. No, my toes are screwed up.
oh no.
My one toe, can I show it on the camera or people leave?
No one needs to see that.
It totally fell off. It keeps falling off.
She's had 2 toenails fall off now.
Yeah, and then I messed up my other toe by running into the fridge.
No, that's a scar near your toe, not on your toenail.
It's on my toe, though. It's on my toe. I have 2 messed up toes. So I ran into the fridge and I
Okay,
cut my
she
toe.
didn't run into the fridge. She's yelling at me, and she come running at me to like
I have to get my
swing
toe.
at me. And I'm standing over here minding, I'm minding my own business, and she comes running in there. If you rich, blah blah blah. But there was some an ice where somebody tried to get an ice out of the fridge. An ice cube had dropped onto the ground and melted. She hits the and slides into the fridge. And she's like, ow, 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 and her toes under the fridge. She scuffed her toe up on top, like by her knuckle. And now she forgot about being mad at me. And she went on, ow, ow, my toe. And she went back to her room. I'm like, thank God that happened.
I did not stop line. I was being dumb, guys. I did not swing at him. I was being dumb. And
I didn't
was
say
just
you
running.
swung at me. I said you come running at me like you were going to swing
No,
at me.
we were
Because
not
you were yelling and you were coming running at me and you were going to say, like, I'm going to tell you
I
what.
was never going to say any of that.
You did. You were running at me, and then you slid under the icebox and scuffed your toe up, and now that's all you cared about. And I was like,
That's what you said?
that's exactly what I said. You argue too much,
Okay,
girl.
let me-
She's 23 years old, guys. I don't know what it's like to argue like this, but I don't like it. I want to get along.
We don't argue. Stop.
You argue about everything. You're arguing about arguing right now.
Sebastian said she didn't tiptoe around.
No, she did not. Oh my God. Oh my God. Kyle Hernandez says, you guys want pizza again? What's your topping of choice? You're new here. What do you like?
Open to anything really. No anchovies.
Surprise?
Yes.
So no anchovies. Let's say what we don't like. So no anchovies for
Yeah.
you?
No onions.
Okay, I don't have any. No.
What
No
about
peppers.
what about the
She wants
Hawaiian pizza?
anchovies.
No peppers. No,
Okay.
I like that. I liked
I
it,
don't know.
but
I think
surprise
might
have
us.
to be-
Surprise us. They can surprise us.
Hawaiian pizza's great. You know, you got the pineapple, you got barbecue sauce, you got cheese, you got ham. Oh, it's great.
Aw.
You've never tried it. You got to try it.
Pineapple on pizza is just,
You
It's
think
thin.
that. You think that.
I've had it.
You've had it.
Yeah.
With what other toppings?
Like ham, like a Hawaiian type pizza, you get ham.
All right. I'm no longer signing no more hours for you.
OBG Foster sent me
Josh.
a ukulele for
What?
$2. He said, "Are you arriving between 12 o'clock and 1 on Sunday?" Thank you, OBG.
No way.
That's so sweet. I love playing ukulele. Mine's crappy right now. I have a ukulele.
Wait. You have one?
Yeah.
Go get it. Show them.
No, it's crappy. It's out of tune, so I can't play it.
All right. My drink is now ended, guys. So we're into the water now. So, my
Somebody
bad.
asked if that was vodka earlier.
Yes, it was vodka, but I don't see.
No, the
because-
pitcher.
Oh no, the pitcher, no, it's water. The thing is I gotta, I used to give myself 3 drinks for every Friday night. I'd get real tipsy because when I make a drink, I go 3 fingers of vodka on this cup. So we're talking that much vodka, the rest water. I'd get really tipsy, on 3 drinks.
Yeah.
But I have to watch Tracy all night long. So the rest of the night was kind of rough. Now I only drink the 1 cup, and then because now I'm 24/7, I don't have a nurse. Comes here at 8 in the morning. So now I drink the 1 cup of vodka and the grape stuff, and I got water afterwards because my mouth gets real dry. Okay, let me see what you got here.
It's out of tune. The strings, I need new strings on it.
Tiny Tim. Tiptoe through the tulips.
Toe
That's it. That's it. That sounds more like it, yes.
You guys don't know this, but I have a really weird.
How do you know about what's his name? I just said his name. I can't remember
What?
his name now. The guy that did Tiptoe to the Tulips.
I don't know. I was listening to it the other day, and when I was funky.
You were funky. You were
Yeah,
listening.
you guys don't know
Tiny
this.
Tim, that's his name.
Yeah, I have a weird talent where I can do the really weird notes in music. Rich knows this. It cracks him up every single time I do it.
She's weird, guys. I'm just saying.
Does it not crack you up every single
I
time I do
laughed
it?
my butt off. Okay, look.
Wait,
Okay,
Three
look.
Little
Well, hold up. I showed her Green Jelly, 3 Little Pigs, and she's like, "I love this song. This song rocks. It's badass. She loves it." And then they came in with, "Little pig, let me in," and the song went blah 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 blah
Wait,
blah
wait,
blah
you
blah
want me to
blah.
do it?
And
You
so
want me to
then
do it?
she started doing it, and she nailed it. So I'm going to do it again, and you
Okay.
can come in with your part. Ready?
Yeah.
Little pig, let me in. Little pig, let me in. So I'm humming, and I'm pumping, and I'll blow your house down. And it goes on, and I'm like, you nailed that part.
And so we
Look up Green Jello, 3
Wait.
Little Pigs. Oh my God, the song's badass.
yeah, but the first time I did that, Rich lost his mind.
She nailed it. This is what we do when we're not working, okay? We're looking up weird songs. I turned her on to Nielsen. Nielsen, right? Nielsen rocks. Without you. Can't live if living is without you. Powerful song. Powerful. Off the album Nielsen Schmielsen, right? So then I tell her, I'm like, wait, if you like that song, you got to check this out. And I put the lime in the cooking done. She lost her damn mind. She's over there. She's like, I love this song. So that's all she's doing. She's playing it 24/7 on her Apple
Yeah, put it
iPad,
on your TV,
on her
there's
phone,
lines today.
on the TV, on the stereo, in the fish room. It's just put the lime in the coconut, the whole song of it. And oh my God, she's funny. She's funny. She has her moments. I'll give her that.
I have my moments of being likable. Is that what you pretty much just said?
Yes, of being funny, of being adorable, of being great, of being cool. You have your moments.
I have
but
my moments of being
You
cool.
have this 23-year-old attitude
mentality
that
That's
is
the right
not
word.
very cool. And you argue and yell, and you were actually on the ground the other day
Stop.
throwing a temper tantrum.
I did.
You punched the ground as you were yelling. I'm laughing. What the fuck?
Hey, who has a boat here? Shush for a second. Who has a boat that's sitting outside right there? And I
That
told
does
you
not matter.
You can use
Who's
it
the
whenever you
girl
want.
on the ground throwing
Stop.
a temper tantrum?
Lars said, "How is your date, Skyler?"
Pass that on by.
Yeah, Lawrence is right too. Lawrence says Skyler needs some attention. That's exactly goddamn right.
Kyle says we're getting a surprise pizza and then a Hawaiian. So
I like
Oh,
the
nice,
surprise
Kyle. Thank you,
pizza.
brother. Thank you, brother.
And Bucky Dough Downer says, "Swear jar."
That's
swear
Bucky
jar-
Dodos.
Yeah, and swear jar doesn't exist anymore.
Oh
The
no,
the swear jar is
swear jar is here.
but we don't give a
Skyler
fuck
refuses
about
to pay. Dude, seriously?
You said we could swear in the live stream now.
No, I didn't. I said that one time that we were live.
Oh, that one time. Sorry, I said frick about it. FRICK.
Wow.
What
It's
about
causing
it?
trouble.
Oh my.
She is
We're out there
Swanson.
working. She comes out for 2 minutes. What's happened?
trouble.
An argument. She goes back in, pissed off.
She just wants
Right?
to cause trouble.
Wants to cause trouble.
Sometimes I cause trouble a little bit. Swanton says, "Do you have anything to say?"
No,
Ugh.
not between these two.
Not between these two. Can we go on our little tangents? I'm trying to think about what else is there.
Fishing
There's
with Dano says, I led a police chase through town like the Dukes of Hazzard when I was 18.
Hell yeah.
Now you'd be true hillbilly if you had a trailer and a boat behind you.
True story. Every single time for the last 4 times I've taken my boat out, something's gone catastrophically wrong.
Wait, what'd you just say?
Every time I've taken my boat out, something's gone catastrophically wrong. My boat broke down in the middle of an intersection, and then the next time my car caught on fire.
Is Skyler in the chat or is she just shouting out from the dungeon?
I
The
was in the
criminal
dungeon.
dungeon.
I was in there. I got let loose. Thank you, Josh.
Josh let her in. Oh my God. Oh, so many people are talking about this.
Love MMA09 says she's like the worst part of your streams. Okay. Love MMA09.
Says what?
I'm like the worst part of the streams. I think I'm the best part.
See, now I try and give them educated knowledge, and then here's what's really happening here, and then we have open, live
Here's
talk,
what's really happening here. Really?
and then you come in and
Really?
argue with me.
Really? Here's what's really happening here. Really?
Do you see what I deal with? Do you see what I'm talking about? I'm trying to give.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You got some lovers
Fishing
and some
with-
haters out there
yeah.
in your Skyler, so it's all right.
Fishing with Dano says taking the skeet out in the AM. Fishing with Dano. Come
All
fishing
we got to
with me.
do is find Skylar a new boyfriend, and she'll be nice again. She was sweet the first 2 years I knew her.
Maybe that's the problem.
She don't have a boyfriend right now. She's constipated.
It's okay. I'm going fishing with Dano. Fishing with Dano. When we going? Come on. She just needs to wait her turn. I've been trying to. I've been a little bit more behaved lately.
You have been doing way better, yes. Again, another person says she just needs to wait her turn.
Skylar never
Skylar,
left.
behave.
Skylar never left.
Skylar
puberty.
never left puberty. Fishing with Dano says it's a 7.5 hour drive.
Oh,
Basically, let me reiterate.
he said I get meals. I think
let
that's
me
what it was.
reiterate, okay? He said, "Oh,
Oh yeah,
bro,
he wants to do Erie.
listen, it's a 7.5 hour drive. Here's what he really meant. If you ain't putting out, I ain't coming out."
No, fishing with Dana. Come on down. We got a spare room here. Come hang out with us. We'll go fishing. I think I told you I'd take you out on Erie. My boat's good
Bambi
for
says,
Erie.
"Love you much, Skyler, even though you dropped my cookies."
Bambi, you know we ate them all still. The Fajaka guy. $20. Wait, first, raining watermelons. Read the next one.
Oh, Raining Watermelon says, "Mark, are you single?"
Skyler interested?
And right there, I said, I made my comment.
Did you?
He's taken.
Yeah, I'm taking.
Sorry, guys.
I have a beautiful.
What's his name?
Ah!
Okay, go down. Hey, the
The
Fajaka
guy
20
puts
bucks?
in
Thank you,
20
buddy.
bucks. Yes, first stream I've caught in a month. I took down my saltwater because it crashed. Oh, that's horrible when it crashes. I lost all my fish. Oh, that's even more horrible. Gives me more time to my other fish, I guess. You guys are awesome. Keep up the good work. We're sorry, the pocket guy. That's horrible, man. When you lose everything like that, I mean, it makes everybody. I mean, everybody wants to quit the hobby after something like that happens. Seriously, the fact that you're still in there and you're still going, anything that you need to get it back up and going, we have here. Let us know. We have all kinds of spare parts. We're getting ready for the spring auction and selling everything on. I mean, if you need something for your saltwater tank, I have a bunch of saltwater stuff, and I don't have saltwater tanks. I have a bunch of stuff. If you need something, let us know. Oh, Sue Ann says, "Don't change, Skyler. You old people adapt to change." I used to like Sue Ann, but no, not so much. Thomas B says, "She's very entertaining to listen to. Go, Skyler. Hi from Norway."
I don't think I would ride in one of Skyler's boats.
Fishing with Dano says, "Y'all are tempting me."
Full send, full throttle. That's how we do it.
OBG Foster says, "I don't think I would ride in one of Skyler's boats." No, it's held together with duct tape and Band-Aids.
No, it's not.
It really is. It really is.
I ran it dry in the
It
driveway
really is.
a little bit. We got to do the Loki update still, Rich.
All right. Look at this cat. This 6-month-old cat. Pick him up and let him see the length of this cat.
Hey, be nice.
Oh my
Loki.
God. He's like, look how long this thing is. This is like a 4-foot-long cat. He's 6 months old. Can you believe this? Look how long this cat is. Now give him his face up close because he looks like a wild.
He's getting angst.
He looks like a wild beast.
He looks like a bobcat with a long tail.
Yeah, bobcat or something.
Fishing with Daniel, come on up. Serious, make the drive. Welcome to hang out here.
He's never fished Erie. You'll love it.
Yeah, you'll love Erie. It's awesome. And I'm good at actually driving boats. I'm very cautious. I hate driving cars.
Show them how you make the cat sit.
I can't do it right now. It has to only be.
But you showed Josh's girlfriend yesterday, and she did it.
Yeah, but he did it.
Go
in
get your
my room.
treats.
No, he did it in my room. He's not gonna do it here. I don't want to make. Can't do it. And I hate driving cars. Actually, I'm very scared of driving cars. But I go full send, full throttle when it comes to boats, when it comes to dirt bikes, when it comes to 4-wheelers.
Judge Carlson says, "Skyler on the deck in the boat, driving, scary."
It's fun. I make everybody have a fun time. I'm gonna make Rich flop off the
OBG
boat.
Foster says, "All those disasters on our boat we've heard about? No, thanks."
No, none of the disasters have happened actually on the boat. I've never had anything happen to me while I've been on the boat. But with the boat trailering it, yeah.
Israel Olguin says, "I'm a Mexican guy that lives in California. I would love to come over and help you guys build something someday. I'm a very hard worker, and I love to volunteer." Awesome. We would love to have you here, for sure.
Yeah, Joey went live during Fishy Friday.
No, he didn't.
Yeah,
he did.
He said that he would wait till after we're done.
No, Tamara texted me and said, we're about to start like 15 minutes ago, and he's live right now.
Are you serious? He told me, and here, I will bring up his text.
I'll bring up Tamara's text.
I'm going live tonight too. I will wait for you to be done though. I'm making
Yeah, you
Tamara
have
get
to.
into 2,000 gallon.
He's starting now on Twitch.
She doesn't know it yet. She's also wearing a dress. Then he goes and send me a dick pic.
He's starting Twitch now.
This motherfucker.
Yeah, he's on Twitch. Joey's live now, as everybody's saying.
Wow.
Plant Lady asked if he's a Maine Coon. Yeah, he is.
Yes, Maine Coon cat. 6 months old.
Joey is live.
Unfiltered Fish Keeper. My buddy. We still haven't gotten that package. I don't know where it is, but just got here. Did Silent But Willing. Joey show?
Lori Kish says, that's your mom. She says, there is
Yeah.
a reason I have not gotten on her
I'm
boat.
safe when other people. Usually I'm fishing. I know what I'm doing. I have my license.
Deck
Blah,
pics.
blah, blah, blah.
And Tim Carlson says, deck pics. Ah, ah, ah.
Yeah, you want to show me your deck? Your big deck?
No, Joey asked me to send him a deck pic.
Yeah, no, you probably did.
No, he did. It's right here.
He said, send me a picture of your deck.
He says, I'm going live tonight too. I will wait for you to be done though. I'm making Tamara get in the 2,000. She doesn't know it yet, but she's also wearing a dress. And then he goes, and send me a deck pic.
He said he didn't even say
Is
deck.
it deck?
He said dick pic.
I'm just saying.
Nice, Loki.
Sebastian, that's funny one. Joey's live, but he's too small to be seen.
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
That's accurate.
Hey, Loki. Come here. Hi,
You
Loki.
want to hold him? You want to show people that you've gotten over your hatred of cats?
That cat is one.
That'll be nice.
Hi, Loki. Hey, buddy.
Have you gotten over your
What's
hatred
up?
of cats?
Hi. You big old Maine Coon crazy thing, you.
So you like cats now? You like
No.
Loki?
I don't like cats. I've never liked cats. I like dogs. Take your cat. There you go.
My cat.
He's
And you
soft.
guys heard it here. Take your cat. That's what
Because you're the one feeding him and you're the one taking care of him. He acts like he's your cat. No, I bought that cat. Everyone knows that.
But it's my cat.
He acts like your cat, yes.
Say Loki is your cat.
Reaper's on.
Reaper's on says, hi, everyone. $5. Hi, Mark and Big Ridge. Where's Josh? Not here again? He just
Not-
left, Reaper.
Oh, no, he said not her again.
Not her again.
He said not her again.
Oh.
Reaper, I just gave you 2 rods.
Wait, you just gave him 2 fishing rods.
Yeah,
And
and that's
you,
how
were,
he treats me.
you were his best friend. And now
Yeah,
this is how he treats you?
Yeah.
He got the rods. And
Reaper, everyone's asking how your car hunt's going. We got you over $7,000 for a car. How's your car hunt going?
Loki. He's been getting
I think
angsty.
he's about done.
I know, I'll take a
JC says, Rich, the cat belongs to Tracy. Of course she does. That's who I bought it for.
Well, the cat's mine for now.
Yours for now.
Is it somebody else that King of DIY is live also? You're gonna have some words with Joey, aren't you?
Yeah, you know what I'm going to say?
I told him 7:30.
No. This is Joey. Here, Joey, this is for you, buddy.
Oh!
You
I mooned his ass with my tiny whiteys.
So we gotta go late now because we got a pizza on the way, and so we have to be live when the pizza gets
Right.
here. Keep looking, Reaper. I just got a 2000 Honda Civic with 64 miles for 3K. I got
No,
lucky.
Ben Flipper, there was no skid stain. Fuck off.
Reaper's working on it.
He said skid stain. My God.
That's really bad. Tiny whitey.
How can you have a skid stain in tiny whities unless you're really dirty?
Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go
Baby
take a look at
McCluskey, she saw my tiny whities. She goes, tiny whities.
that. I'm gonna take the cat back. He's being angsty.
All right.
Actually, no, he might be behaving right now. He's watching the screen.
His face is just a huge face, like a, I don't know, what do you call it?
Bobcat.
A bobcat
Lynx.
or something, and a mountain lion, and he's just looking at you like, I will tear you up.
I always say that I'm gonna weaponize Loki and unleash him on Rich. What do you think about that? I hate that camera being right in the way.
Yeah, Tarek Novalik says Joey said on his live stream he thought your live stream would be done in an hour. It's always longer. We hang out on Fridays on Fishy Friday. Yes, we all know that. No, Ron R. It's not so white in one spot. These I just put them on before the show. You know, F you guys. There is no dark spots on my underwear. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Oh my gosh, some people. I've got 2 computers set up so I can watch you and Joey.
Wait, you wash my clothes. Have you ever seen any dirty spots on my underwear?
There's no
There's no skid marks.
No skid marks.
Joey is trying his biceps. Little girls always want to be grown up, you know?
I told Tamara to tell Joey if we could get it working, we'd join in with them.
Yes, OBG Foster says he looks like a hungry tiger.
And he is.
Of course.
He actually gets, I give him raw meat. I feed him raw, what is it, chicken liver and then beef liver.
Then Flipper says, Big Rich, did you play college football? No, I did not. At that time, it was in the 80s. I was getting high. I did everything in sight and go to sleep. And then I got caught by the cops and I stopped messing with weed, period. And I've had to deal with that, felony ever since.
After Jerry had that food, waiting for that pizza is just making me hungry. And does he ever go after your pet? Does Kyle Hernandez? Does he ever go after your pet bird? He's actually really good with the bird, with TJ. He's really good with TJ. Loki. TJ's just bad with Loki. TJ tries to attack Loki. It's the other way around, actually.
Loki just attacks my feet while I'm sleeping.
I had him in my room today, and he was smacking my head while I was asleep.
Well, yeah, you were telling me that. She said she was sleeping, napping, and the cat came up to her, and her head was there, and the cat took his paw and went up against her head. She woke up and was like, what the hell?
He's hungry.
He smacked her upside her forehead.
Remember, I was playing with him like I was a cat. I was like running around chasing him and stuff, and he was having the blast. And so I think he thinks I'm a cat now, and so he walked up to me and just goes right
on her forehead while she was sleeping.
She obviously did something.
I was playing. Rich watched me play with him for a while. Wasn't I just playing with him? We were having fun. Loki was just having fun.
I'm over there in the corner. Can you quiet down? I'm on the computer. They're back there playing.
Okay, Loki's going back now. He's getting old.
He's like, too funny. All right, let me call Joey and see if he puts me on his live. Oh, he sends me a picture. Now entertain me as I eat, bitch. Too funny.
What you should do is get on the live stream through there on his.
I'm going. Oh, it's been forwarded. He got his phone shut off. Hey, you guys, tell Joey to call me live. I'm down to 11%. The king of DIY is live. You bitch.
What happened, Rich?
Did she get there?
I got Tamara's stroke.
You little bitch. You said You weren't
Oh, it's on now.
Yeah, I know.
going live till after I was off. Sup, Joey?
Tamara, you're gonna be fine.
Come on, Tamara. Read it out loud.
Okay, let me
Read
call
it out
her.
loud.
It's the Twitch stream, so they got a few camera angles.
He's got it all going. He's got the Twitch going.
Bambi says, call Rich, call Joey and yell at him. I'm doing that.
I'm trying to call Tamara right now.
She's ignoring your call. She ain't even looking at her
I
phone.
know. Tamara, she said she wasn't really gonna be on her phone.
Ah, you got this too.
Did you try calling Joey as well?
Yeah, he's the same thing. Happened.
What the heck? Our both of our friends are abandoning us, Rich.
Probably using all those phones to stream.
Oh my god. Bambi McCluskey says Big Rich feels neglected.
He is neglected. Joey and Tamara. What the heck? Joey's Rich's friend, Tamara's my friend, and they're neglecting us.
We were watching a Fish channel streaming another live.
Right.
Yeah, stop giving him more views. Stop telling people that Joey's live. Joey's not live, guys.
No, Joey's not lying. Joey sucks.
Joey's not
He's
lying.
done.
They busy.
Tamara, put your dress back on. He's going to get more live viewers than mine. Skyler, put your clothes back on.
Hey, if you had the abilities, I'd jump into a tank right now. That's what you should do. You should stream while we're getting into tanks, Josh and I.
You take it?
Yeah, would you guys want to see Josh and I getting into
Hey,
tanks?
Bambi, don't worry. Joey's stream ain't as cute as ours. We're going to have much more fun here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm calling out the king of DIY.
I'm calling out my friend Tamara. What the hell? And what she didn't tell
You
me.
thought she was your friend.
Let's see what else. I know there's some other stuff. I got my boat motor. So you built me a boat motor stand.
The little demon says Joey's ignoring me, telling him to call you, Rich.
He
Well,
knows
you
he's
know.
in trouble, that little guy.
He's scared. He's just scared. That's all. He's scared.
Oh, Pale Horse Rider, $10. Number one fan. Thank you, Pale Horse Rider. I actually ride horses too.
Oh no, she's been riding horses for all of her life. She's been jumping horses. What are they called?
Here, I'll pull up a picture.
Yeah, pull up a couple pictures and show them the picture. She's been, amazing rider for years, and she just recently stopped. But
My back pain's too bad to keep going.
she had a couple of horses rolled over on her and crushed her back and all kinds of problems. But here,
Here, can you
Look at-
pull this up so I can see what it looks like
Yeah.
on the screen? All right, here's one picture.
a little closer, a little closer.
So
I
here's
still don't know
one.
what that picture is. Go to a different picture. Of you like mid jump or something.
That was a stock Google photo.
Here's one. With...
Oh,
Sorry, did not see that there. What?
It's
There's
a
really-
table. How can you not see it there?
It's not that bad. I can show the other picture first.
Wait, I
Here's
don't
me
even
when
know
I
what
was
that picture is.
13.
Oh, there you are. The white horse is jumping over things. She's mid-air and she's riding them.
That's
Yeah.
the first picture I showed too. And then this is one that was in a magazine.
Yeah, that's little Skyler. She was a champion horse rider, and she was doing great. I mean, she was showing and doing all these different things. And her mother wanted. Her mother was like in the beauty contest thing for her child, and Skyler didn't want no more to do with it. She wanted to go to school. She wanted to hang out. She wanted friends. And her mother was like, you got this horse championship. You got this championship. So she did a lot of this stuff, against her will, and moms didn't realize that she didn't like it, and that's all I hear about is how she spent half of her childhood not liking, And I'm like, wait a minute, why didn't you just tell Mom you didn't like it? She was so excited about it. She was so, and I was doing so good, and blah blah blah. So I don't know. It's not for me to say, but that's how Skyler got into this whole situation.
Hi, Tracy. Here you go. I'm sorry about that.
Oh,
You also got a refill in the process.
well, thank you.
It'll be coming here in 25 minutes for the pizza. Let me read some of these comments.
Awesome.
Why'd somebody hold
Joey's
that
putting her in the 2200.
Joey's just trying to get people off of your channel onto his.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
He's trying to just live vicariously through us.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, he
Come on.
wouldn't have nobody without us, right?
Yeah.
Come on, Skyler. He's got a whole following of his own.
Fishy with Dano says, "Sorry, Beckett boats. Only Western here. Actually, I read Western too. I've done all styles. I just did dressage for the last horse I had.
See,
I ride Western too. I do all styles, reverse cowgirl.
And I don't have a boyfriend.
Oh my God, you don't have a boyfriend?
so
Oh my
Joey's
God.
got Tamara jumping into his tank.
His name that's sacrilegious. You got to stop talking about Joey.
But he's trying everything he can.
I
He's
know.
got to have a girl jumping in a tank. I mean, that's
She's in the
That's
tank.
shady.
She's not wearing a bikini, but she's wearing a one piece, but she's in the tank.
Hey, Sebastian said.
All right, listen. Every time you got in a bikini here, you were in a bikini, a two piece. Can we put you in a two piece and put you in a tank for our live stream?
Right now?
Well, not now, next Friday, because
Absolutely.
I would have to do it from my phone and go out in the back, area.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, Tamara is in the 2,000 gallon in a one piece. You willing to show a little more?
I don't think you could do that on Twitch.
Wait. You don't have a boyfriend at the moment, right?
I'd do it. I'll pull up a picture of one of my dressage, or the dressage horse I had. Here we go. Here, let me see the screen.
Okay.
Yeah, here's the last horse I had. I was riding him dressage. I haven't done English.
Oh my God, that
Traveler.
horse is beautiful.
Yeah. His name was Benito.
Benito.
Yeah. My friend sold him though, so I stopped lacing him. Swan wants to see me in the pool pond.
Tarek Novak says the views only dropped from 300 to 250. Us here are loyal to the OFR Fishy Friday, and we ain't going nowhere.
We gotta figure out how to switch it from here to your phone so we can go out there and get me into the predator pond, because that'll be his 2000.
Chris O says, Skyler, I'm so impressed. I'm a rider too, but never
Aw.
got to get to that level of jumping. That's what she did. She jumped,
Yeah,
She's got hundreds. Trust me when I say she's got hundreds, because she's like, look at this picture and this one and this one and this one. After the first 10, you're like,
yeah. I probably won about a couple $100,000 in total from stuff. I won a lot of money doing it, but I didn't get to keep any. And then I want to see Tamara and Skyler get in the pool pond at the same time. I bet they will do it before their men do. That is true. Joey is afraid as
wait
well
a minute.
of the pool pond.
You will do it before their men do?
Yeah, Tamara and I will get in before. 'Cause
If you're in the pool with Tamara, I guarantee you'll do it before any
Oh
man
my
does.
god. I'm late to the show. Who's
Who's
the
the
guy
guy in the
from
middle?
Mark?
That's Mark.
Maybe-
He's a
maybe
volunteer
set him
that
straight.
just come out here and helping us out for the last couple days.
I can't wait for this pizza to get here.
I'm pretty hungry. We worked hard today.
Oh my God, Fishing with Dano says, can I swim in the Bellagio with a
I did
banana
actually a
hammock?
bunch of cleaning. While
Yo,
You what?
Fishing with Dano says, can he swim in the Bellagio with a banana hammock?
What?
A very tight thong for a guy.
Yeah, of course.
No.
Yeah, you can.
No.
Come on in, Fishing with Daniel.
No.
Come on.
No.
Come on,
No.
Fishing with Daniel. Come on over.
Here, pass this down.
That's kind of
Oh
fun.
yeah, I made a new
Remember
recent
school?
friend. I made a recent friend too, actually, Rich, who might be coming on by. I don't know if you want me to say the name of them.
Who's that?
It is Nick Tobler. If you guys know him, he's got the eel pit. I've
No.
been talking to Nick Tobler. Yeah, he's been here before. He's gotten fish from us before. He's
Okay.
friends with Josh. He has the eel pit. It's CowTurtle9427 on Instagram. But I hate to break it to you, his channels are a little bit bigger than yours, and so I might be able to get him down here.
Skyler,
He lives in Columbus.
go to your room.
And so I might have some fun people coming, especially Fishing with Dan. It would be great to have you here.
Okay, Stephen Bundleluck, my buddy from Long Island, New York, says, Big Rich, a real aficionado like you should know that Nielsen's Can't Live, which was a tremendous song, was originally done by Badfinger. Yes, it was, Stephen. You are correct 100%. But if you ask 90% of all humans on the planet who does Can't Live If Living Is Without You, they would say Nielsen. Okay? You've got a little clip of a very snippet of good information there, but everyone thinks Nielsen, done that because he's the one that made it famous. You go walking through the grocery store and you hear, can't live if living is without you. I mean, it's listen to this song. It is amazing. The song is fucking amazing.
I think Skyler and the electric eel tank would get more views than your.
Are you going to go and like the guild tank?
Would it actually kill me?
With
Like if
Tesla?
how many?
As long as you're not
Yes.
touching the ground, it won't go through you and onto the ground.
So
You ever
if I
see
have-
electric
no, I
eels
know, I know
working?
that.
You see the guys in Africa or
No,
whatever,
I want to get
they're
zapped.
standing
though.
up on the ground
I want to get zapped.
and they get zapped through their body because
Yeah.
they're touching ground.
Yeah, I want to
If
get
you're
zapped.
swimming in the water, you won't get zapped.
I want to get zapped though.
We can have the light up and the sound going off and him, zapping, as long as he doesn't touch you. If he touches you the least little bit, you will feel that zap like the worst
Well, I
electrical
wanna-
shock
I
you've
wanna-
ever had.
Remember, I ran into an electric fence. I got smashed by a horse into the electric fence, so I'm.
Oh yeah, worse than that. That's how it'll feel.
Oh, no, thank you, then. Hey, Rich,
Yes, man.
can I get a Brazilian rainbow boa? Somebody has
Am I your boyfriend or your daddy? Why are you asking me? If you want a Brazilian rainbow boa, you get one. It's in your room. I don't care what you. As long as there ain't something in there like a cat or a dog.
I got
piss it
that
on
new
the carpet.
tank. I got that tank for one.
Tank. That's too small of a tank for a big snake.
Well, somebody wants to rehome one, and I'm telling them, hell yeah, then. So you said
No,
I can do
no,
what I
no.
want.
Whether they
This
get
is
hold
on
of you,
video.
they get hold of Josh, they get hold of me. They're rehoming it to OFR.
No. This person.
Then we find them a
Uh-uh.
better home.
I asked you if I can have one. You just said yes. You can do what you want with your room. Did he not just
I'm
say
saying
that?
I'm not your dad.
Yeah. Okay. So that means I can have one in my room, and I'm not going through OFR's page.
These people donated to OFR's page.
No, they're donating to me. It's not through OFR's page. They're texting me directly. It's a friend we know.
Who's that?
Our friend, but our pal Aaron, and he's messaging me directly.
Aaron who?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
Aaron,
it.
come on, you gotta remind me. Aaron who?
The guy who donates the greens for the tortoises.
Oh,
He's
yes.
going through me
I
directly.
think he wants you.
And still, he watches the live stream. Don't say that kind of stuff.
No, I'm saying I think he wants you because he's been really nice to you and he's offering you all this free stuff. Guess what? You're single. He's single. Come on, Skyler. Give him a date. Give him a date. Yes, no? She ain't answering me now.
So, unfiltered fish keeper was talking about making a calendar with all the guys in tanks. Big Rich with a Speedo for July.
No one wants to see Big Rich in a Speedo.
This is getting weird.
All right, Big Rich, there are so many cool pets you had. I remember the stories you used to tell about big parrots and other exotics. Is there any pet you didn't have but would like to have had? Okay, I had a baby bear. I had a baby lion, a baby tiger,
Panther.
a baby black panther. Yes. Let me see what I did. Oh, you know what I never had that I always wanted? A baby sloth. They are just the cutest thing, but they smell so bad. They're just totally horrific on the odor. But I've had pet skunks, you know. And I tell everybody, baby skunks are the best pets ever. You know, they
Even when you
imprint
get
on
them
you.
descented, they still stink though.
Well, you said
No, very, 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 very lightly, and they don't smell like skunk. It smells like sweat. Okay, and that's the baby. And you know, you got him. He got 4 legs and he's got a tail 2 inches long. Such a cute little thing. If you put him down on the ground and you walk away, he screams to catch up to you. He's imprinted on you. You're mama, right? So when they get 8 inches, you can set him on the ground and walk away, and he will just run after you.
yes.
Beautiful.
So
pets.
you said I can do what I want. That means I can get a baby skunk too if I keep it in my room.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I opened my damn mouth.
You screwed up here and it's all on video. Well, I'm about to have some fun now.
Jensen Carlson says we want a nurse's uniform, Big Rich. No one wants to see me in a nurse's uniform.
I think everybody would like
Trust
to
me.
see that.
Big Rich in a mankini.
You-
No.
You got into the mermaid suit, didn't you? Or,
I did.
Yeah.
yeah,
Stone Lady
bikini
donated
top on that.
$3,000 if me and Josh were getting the mermaid outfits along with Reaper.
You'll do anything for money, won't you?
Well, $3,000 is a lot of money to help out the rescue. Has anybody else, donated $3,000 or got in the mermaid outfit for the rescue? No, I did. I got in there, my fat blobbery self, and I'm in the mermaid outfit, and I did the show.
Yeah.
It helped out the rescue.
It was scary.
It was definitely scary.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't watch that video. That was from before I moved in. I think you need more variety of pets. We only have snakes. I think we need the snake.
Yes. I can't even see this. Tarek Novalek says the only pet Big Rich will never allow again are ducks. They were nasty. Well, they were so messy, but they were nasty. Dirty ass ducks. They were horrible.
Worse than tortoises and TJ?
Yes.
Or
Can you
ducks?
imagine like 10 TJs in one cage and you had to clean
And a
up after them
Loki,
all
and
day?
a Loki, and
I'm just saying, 10 TJs all day long.
how many viewers do we have right now? We gotta do something fun.
All right. Go grab a bikini because that's what
Oh
Joey's
my
doing.
God.
No, Joey's doing that on his live stream. Go grab a bikini and change into it on screen.
That'll get you demonetized real quick.
No, you ain't showing nothing.
Change into a bikini on screen.
Right.
That's showing something.
Nope, girls can do it. No showing nothing.
Where'd this comment get hidden? Sebastian says sucking
Real
him.
quick. She got real quiet about the dating thing, and then now she's,
Kelly Ramos says, hey, Mark is kind of hot.
nobody said that.
Rayburn
Yes, she
says,
did.
see what
Kelly
I mean?
Ramos,
Weird.
hey, Mark is kind of hot.
Thanks, Kelly.
Hey, give her the whole.
Shooter.
Well, yes, ask us fishy
Shooter
questions
McGavin.
and it's not going to be weird.
Oh, you gave her the Shooter McGavin? Good shot.
And Angles Aquatics at Family Friendly Show, and it's past 7:30, so that's when Family Friendly gets turned off. Button's turned off.
You stop it.
Is it not true?
Well,
It's the after show.
whenever you see Skyler on the show, it's no longer family friendly.
Goddamn right.
Skyler?
Just call me Tyler.
I said Skyler.
Okay, Sebastian asked, what is the weirdest fish? I would have to say, honestly, I'm gonna go with my black ghost knife or those Australian lungfish. What would you say the weirdest fish you have here? I said Australian lungfish or the ghost knife.
The Skyler hot tub.
Oh, stop. No, seriously, what do you think the weirdest fish is?
Weirdest fish.
Lungfish or ghost knife, in my opinion.
Yeah. You're going for weird. So we have to come up with like the Ammon knife. He hides his head inside the boat and thinks his whole body is hidden because he can't see
That's
you.
what my ghost knife does too.
Okay.
It's a good
Same thing.
comment right there. Pretty much.
Hey, Vanilla family. Hey, Rich, love your channel. Helps me relax watching those fish grow up in your facility. Keep up the good work, and thank you for providing me a channel that helps people like myself facing PTSD. Aw,
Thank
that's
you.
nice. Well, ask us some more questions. What do you want to hear more about?
And I think, getting that Twitch going with the live feeds of the
Yeah.
tanks and stuff like that going on through the day would help.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that. Angels Aquatics says, Big Rich, I saw the new angel babies today. Congrats. They are awesome. There's like 23 of them or something. And the mother is doing an amazing job. She's got every other fish on the other side of the tank, and while she's taking care of her babies. So I think we're going to have baby angels that they're going to grow up because they're the size of little guppies, the newborn now, and they have their little Skyler, or the Skyler sack. They have their little, what's the sack called? The nutrition sack. They have the sack
A
on.
Skyler sack? That's a
That's
nutrition
right.
sack? What is wrong with
I
your
don't
head?
know.
Everybody's saying definitely the gulper catfish.
Yo, oh. That's what I send to Joey. See
I'll
what
try
he
calling
says to that.
Tamara again. Fishing with Dano says, my black ghost knife swims every which way possible, upside down, backwards, forward. He's fine. Yeah, mine does that too, and I keep thinking something's wrong with him, so I freak out, and I run in here, and I come and get Rich, or Josh, or Jerry, and he's always fine every single time. I'm just being dramatic. And he's got like a white spot on him too, and I was like, oh my gosh, like something's tearing him up, what's going on? And then Jerry was like, dude, that's just his color. I was like, damn.
Joey, you're still going. Where is the
I'm trying to work out the deal with the snake right now. Let's try calling Tamara again.
I like the elephant nose. I was just watching
What's
one
that?
in the tank the other day. One with the well,
Oh, wait, you know, the weirdest one is that one new goldfish you got in with the bulging eyes I don't like.
oh my god, she come running in my room. Reg, that new goldfish you got in today, he's doing really bad. He's got these big bubbles under his eyes.
And look, I don't like it. I don't know why people breed them like that.
I'm like,
I'm not a big fan
he's
of
doing
those
good.
either.
He's doing good.
Yeah, I don't like the breeding for that. Like, stuff like that, or like
That
flower
black
horns.
moor in that tank is just gorgeous. So that's a nice fish.
Little
Little
Rich is
Rich
a
is a
weird
weird
fish. He's a cutie. He's
Yeah.
a little chunky.
Angels Aquatics said, I'm sorry I have not been on for a while. My mother passed away on March 25th,
Oh my
2023.
God,
and
I
my
am
boys
so
and I are moving
sorry.
in June. I'm so sorry
Oh
for
my
your
god.
loss.
I'm so sorry. That's horrible. Oh my god. That's
That's
horrible.
awful. I'm sorry about that. Well, I'm glad you're on tonight. Sorry we're not more entertaining right now. Maybe we are a little bit accidentally.
You know, when you hear news like that, you can't be.
Yeah.
You can't.
No.
You can't. No.
That's horrible. How is P. Diddy? Does he like his name?
All right. Ethan says, Father Fish is good stuff. Do they want us to say something different? I mean, the problem that just went on between, you know, was it SC Aquarium and Lucas Brent and Father Fish. I'm not into that drama. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to. He's doing good as far as I know.
Yeah, it hasn't been easy. She was just 77. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, if there's anything you want us to talk about, if there's anything that'll cheer you up a little bit, we'd be happy to.
Skyler, go on a date with you.
I think it's
No? Yes?
Where's the pizza?
that's what I was
I mean,
Come
just
on,
wondering.
Subject
Skyler.
to
Answer the man.
It might be a woman. You don't know. You're just gonna assume their gender like that. What's wrong with you?
I figure they're gender neutral, and so are you, so you can date them.
I'm gender neutral.
They can date you.
I act like a
Would you
man.
date a girl?
Probably.
Would you date a guy?
Maybe.
You're gender neutral.
That's not being. It's the weird again. Another comment. Skylar, play a song of baby guitar. It's not. I would if it was tuned. What is this? The
gotta get
pimp
the
rescue? That's
Yeah.
what somebody said. Are you a
The
pimp?
fiddle.
Give me a little more time, and we'll find out. All right. Let me mess with Joey.
I just tried calling Tamara.
What does that even mean?
Because Rich is trying to pimp me out to
Oh.
everybody.
Oh.
Here, move your
I'm
chair.
not a pimp.
I'm gonna go
Right
see
over
if
my
the-
head right there.
I'm gonna go see if the pizza's ready.
It's not ready.
It feels like it's been an hour, not 25 minutes, with 10 decades. A billion years.
It's probably been sitting out there and we didn't know.
Big Rich and Skyler, what are your favorite songs of all time? I can answer that right now.
I gave you one of them too.
Scorpions.
What?
What's the name of the song, Skyler?
Sales of Sharon.
Sales of Sharon. Before the Scorpions got big, they were with a lead guitarist, Uli John Roth.
He's
And
amazing.
trust me, amazing. Look it up. Sales of Sharon, 1979. Listen to that. And
It's
it is the best Scorpion songs ever.
It's CHARON. It is literally one of the best songs. I put it in my top 3. And then what are your other ones?
The Gods of Rock and Roll. They were an Akron band here, local band here. And it was, like a 9-minute long song, but there was a 6-minute long talking part in the middle, and the Gods rocked. So listen to the Gods. Gotta Keep It Running is what it's called. The next song that I think is the baddest of all time, those
I
two,
can't even.
I would go with, let me name like 6. Led Zeppelin, Heartbreaker, and Livin' Lovin' Woman. In that order, together, played together, greatest all time. After that, you gotta go with Led Zeppelin again with
Since I've Been Loving You.
no.
That one's one of the best, I think.
Uh,
I don't even know if I'm in the frame. Can you
it's their major song. I can't remember the name of it now. What the hell? I'm pulling I can't
Stairway to
remember like
Heaven.
the word pencil.
Stairway to Heaven?
No.
We haven't played.
I don't think so. It's still a great. Black Dog or Immigrant Song, those are both really good too.
Never good. No. Whole Lot of Love. Thank you.
Whole Lot of Love. Oh yeah, you do release that
Okay.
song.
So, boom. That one there. Then after that, let's go with Ted Nugent's Stranglehold. After that, let's go with The Days. Oh my God. Ooh,
Got like Bohemian Raps.
Bohemian
oh,
Rhapsody, yeah.
Bohemian Rhapsody is one of the all-time greats.
What about one by Metallica?
Oh, and Cashmere.
Cashmere.
Zeppelin tops the
Cashmere.
chart 3 times
Cash-
with 3 different songs.
Cashmere, I'll go
Yes.
with you on that.
Zeppelin songs that are good.
I would put Stairway to Heaven and one definitely in
Dude.
there.
Glenn Lane Scott says we can always raffle off a date with Skyler at the rescue.
I would do it
You would raffle yourself off for a date. Somebody you don't know.
for the rescue. Hell yeah.
Go out for the night.
AC/DC can't go wrong with
Well,
that
it's
one.
in public, public date or at the rescue. Freebird's an amazing song too. Yeah, you got that.
Again, that's overplayed though. They just
Yellow Ledbetter's a song I love too by Pearl Jam.
No.
Yes.
Let's go with this. Okay. I have to say, Maggot Brain by Funkadelics. One of the greatest songs of all time.
every Saturday night.
Every Saturday night at 1 o'clock, yeah.
1 o'clock or was it midnight?
Midnight, yeah,
Every
midnight, yeah.
There's so many Zeppelin songs that could be on this. Let's be real, guys. Let's be honest here.
Sundown.
Zeppelin.
What's the Zeppelin you like? The,
I love.
what is, no.
Babe, I'm gonna leave you.
Babe, I'm Leaving You. Yes.
I'm Gonna Leave You.
Unbelievable song. Bluesy as hell.
So many
Yes.
good songs.
Yeah,
So
Rich.
many.
Most of them are never played on the radio or
Yeah.
anything.
Right.
So.
Yeah, Rich keeps saying he's gonna teach me how to play slide guitar, and he hasn't. Cause I like the slidiness. I like the funkiness. I like the fun. And yeah, that's
She
right.
asked
Sonic.
me
Yellow
at
Ledbetter does rock.
12 o'clock at night, can you teach me she can slide guitar now? I'm like, I'm tired. I gotta watch Tracy.
And then I like so Baby, I'm gonna leave you, and then Since I've Been Loving You too. That's also a really good song that I love.
Oh yeah. And there's many
I
others.
like Cold
should
Girl
be in the-
Quarter too.
Look, listen, there's many others that should be in the top 100. Many Rush songs, many, Nugent songs, many, geez. Oh, Great White Buffalo by Nugent is one of my favorites. Oh my God.
Of course, we like Pantera.
Oh, Pantera.
Pantera's
you can't even get into
amazing.
that. Holy crap. There's like 5 songs from Pantera that you cannot go without. Period. We're talking Domination. Oh my God. I had to learn that. I heard it. I had to learn it.
I've seen
Period.
it like 4 times, and it's like
It's amazing.
awesome.
And then I even told Tracy, I'm like, honey, listen to this. And it was their 4th album or so. And I'm like, this is beautiful, right? And they were playing I forget what it was. This Love. Okay. So it starts out beautiful and pretty. And she's like, oh, this is good. And they go, and you take this. Oh, damn it. And it's like, and she's like, what? Rich, what are you doing to me?
Suicidal Tendencies too. Right.
And then Motley Crue. I know you love Motley Crue, Rich. Rich may watch
Oh,
Motley Crue.
I love Motley Crue. They were my jam.
And now
When Livewire came out, holy crap, that changed my world. Livewire. I listened to the song. I listened to this album. And they were the prettiest dudes I've ever seen in my life. Oh,
There's just too many.
not to mention,
Yeah, you
when
were-
Disturbed came out,
Concrete
holy
Sledge is
shit.
great.
You're right.
hey, Swear Jar.
There's just music. There's so many different generations of music and different
Yeah,
genres of music.
yeah.
It's too hard to pick favorite songs and stuff. You know.
Oh, Black Sabbath. We didn't even mention Black Sabbath.
Holy
So you guys
shit.
are all rocking.
What the
out.
Ozzy was with Black Sabbath when that Black Sabbath was my favorite.
Dude, Black
know?
Sabbath used to be fucking
Oh my
amazing.
God, yes.
When you guys are leaving out Pink Floyd, it's
Pink
like rock-
Floyd.
Forgot about Pink Floyd. My son got pregnant, or my wife got pregnant on a Pink
Your
Floyd
son got
concert.
Got pregnant? Which one?
We had Josh from a Pink Floyd concert. It was so good, 19, I think it was, what was it?
Like,
It was that-
Jethro Tull is great. I
Oh,
love
Jethro Tull
And
rocks.
Rush is there too. Rush, yes.
Jethro Tull had, name me one Jethro Tull song.
Wait, let me see.
No,
what
don't
I
look
have
at your
to- I
phone.
have to- I can't.
No.
I don't know songs.
Okay, let me tell you. Aqualung,
Yes.
badass. Locomotive Breath,
Oh,
badass.
yeah, I know
But
these songs.
the best of all time. Cross-Eyed Mary.
I don't think I've heard
Now,
that
this song was so crankable on your 1980s stereo.
Second here.
The original Eagles.
Cross-Eyed Mary. It was
Eagles.
badass. Oh my God.
Yeah, Jethro Tull.
Shit, they're laughing. My son got pregnant. I meant my
God.
wife got pregnant with my son. Oh, Grand Funk Railroad. Yes, I'm American Band was badass. There was also a few others by them that were fucking awesome.
All right, somebody said Slayer. Here we
See,
go.
that was a great concert. Megadeth. Some
There's
of the
my
best
Slayer
riffs.
shirt.
Oh, somebody wants to bring up Johnny Cash. Yes, there is Orange Blossom Special. There is,
Cash.
oh yeah, there's a bunch of them from him, back in his day. Folsom County, Prison Blues. There was all kinds of things. Johnny Cash was the man back in the day.
The Beatles.
Made a
I
guitar
don't
sound
really-
like a train. Famous.
I like the funky songs by the Beatles.
Oh, and Primus was awesome. Thank you very
You like
much for
bass?
that one. No. Get out of my house. Get out of my house.
Primus?
Yes. You said too much bass.
No.
What did you
I
say?
said if you like bass, Primus.
Oh,
yeah.
there you go. Yes.
Justin
Bieber,
Get
get off
here.
our channel.
Man.
Get off our channel. The CCR, awesome. Joe Wash, awesome. Of
Hey,
course.
hey,
Eagles,
hey.
original
Just say
Eagles.
if I got this boa, it has to be rescue. It's not going to be for sale, and I get to keep it. It stays here.
Ooh, Black Betty.
You don't get to keep it.
The rescue gets to keep it.
Because you were getting ready to move.
The rescue gets to keep it.
So it's the rescue's animal.
Okay, but I can say yes to the boa.
Are you agreeing that it stays at the rescue
I will
even
take care
after
of
you
it.
move out?
Yes.
Then you can take it and take care of it, yes. I'm
Stevie
easy.
Ray Vaughan.
Oh my God. That first Mushroom Head album was amazing. Yes, with Blump and all that, but even before Mushroom Head was Hatrix, the album. Listen to Hatrix, no one. It is amazing. Jeff Hatrix at his best. Before Mushroom Head. Listen to that, because I was in a band with Jeff Hatrix. I had a Judas Priest tribute band with Jeff Hatrix, and his band was called Hatrix. And I told him I gave this man the worst info I could ever give him. Right?
Yeah.
Now, hold up. I told Jeff Hatrix when he was in my band, we were doing a Judas Priest copy thing, and he was coming from his band Hatrix, and he was doing this on the side, this Mushroom Head thing. And I went and looked and I watched it. I'm like, dude, that's stupid. Dude, don't even go with that. Stick with us. We'll do the Judas Priest side project. You can keep being the singer. You're the star of the show, period. And 6 months later, they were touring Germany. You know what I'm saying? The worst advice I ever gave anybody in my life. So I'm not in the band with Jeff Hatrix no more because he joined Mushroom Head. Oh my God. And then there's let me go back to this.
Somebody said Guns N' Roses, and it was like one of the best concerts I've ever seen. Illusion 1 and 2 at Pittsburgh Stadium. It was the most incredible concert with Metallica.
All right, let's get back to the Mushroom Head thing. Guys, go listen to Hatrix. Hatrix. Hatrix, no one. Jeffrey Nothing was amazing singing this song. And then there was Phil, I forget the guitarist. He was a local from Cleveland. Amazing guitar in that song. Amazing. That song rocks. Oh, Black Betty, Ramble or Ram Jam. Awesome. Of course, Jackal. Heart, yes. Heart rocks. Them girls rock their ass off. You ever heard them do the rendition of Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven or, Barracuda even live? Them girls rock. Oh, and Nancy Wilson from Heart. Oh, my God.
Somebody said that Jonas Brothers was your favorite, actually. So
Yeah, someone's getting beat up. Okay, Ethan Rock 101 says for you guitarists out there, Prince. No one really knew this. Prince is known for his Purple Rain, rendition.
Guitar.
That son of a bitch can rip a guitar.
Yeah.
He's better than me. I will admit this, no problem. That man rocks on the guitar,
He does.
and nobody sees it. Barely nobody sees this. That man can rock a guitar.
You're seeing so many different good bands and stuff on here, and songs, and so on and so forth. But
Oh my God,
I
REO
can't pick one.
Speedwagon, dude, REO Speedwagon rocked. But when I got cheated on in the '90s, it was '95, and I got a divorce from Tracy. REO Speedwagon, take it as yes. I've cried moreover in one song from them. Take it on the run, baby. If that's the way you want it, I don't want you around.
take it on a run.
Oh my God. I cried over that song for so many years. I've never cried to any band more than REO Speedwagon.
Air Supply too is the same type of.
Oh my God. Oh, have you guys heard of, or you guys heard of The Amazing Cat? This is a girl. I talked to her on the phone. This is
you're in love with her.
dude, she rocks a guitar. This girl look up The Amazing Cat on YouTube and watch her wail. That girl is badass. I talked to her, and I was bringing my band to California, and I talked to her on the phone. She's willing to let us open for her and everything. I was like, I effing love you. She was rocking. Rayburn says, "Are you kidding, Rich? Everyone knows Prince is better than you." I'm pretty goddamn good. Okay,
Sublime.
I'm just saying. I'm submitting to people who are better. Prince was better. Not many people knew that he was good on guitar. Period. That man can wail better than me.
Sublime is one of my favorite bands. Period.
Yeah, Sublime's good. Rich, you don't like my weird bands though. I love Radiohead. Radiohead's my favorite band of all time.
No. She don't like Radiohead's best songs. She likes Radiohead songs you've never heard of that are like, "Hey, let's grab a cat and die."
Let's grab a cat, die. That's not looking.
Whatever. I'm just saying that's how your songs sound to me. They are horrible.
All right, well, give me 2 seconds since I gotta go feed my fish real quick, and I'll be right back. And hopefully the pizza will be.
Wait. Fishing with Daniel says Prince could have stole your girl while wearing makeup and a bluff.
Yes, it's so
Probably.
true. It's true.
I'll give him that. That's probably true.
I think that's a joke somewhere. I think
Oh my God.
Eddie Murphy said something like that for his brother.
No, Jez Carlson is not a fan at all. Or wait, no. That's Daniel Tracy and
Danielle,
says
yeah.
not a fan of Prince at all. I get that, but you got to give credit where credit's due.
Definitely. Not only his lyrics and his writing capabilities, but playing the guitar, obviously.
Rhonda Del Eva says Prince's concert was the best concert I've ever been to. I don't doubt that. Ought to be Joey. Oh. What's up, AZ? Nothing. I'm sitting here on the live stream. How you doing? Yeah. What's that? Burning ring of fire, flames got higher. Yeah. Right. The song is not about herpes. Stop it. Oh my God. All right, buddy. Take care. Bye. Just had to call in and say that. Oh my God.
Kiss, you gotta like Kiss. Just the
Oh, you gotta
stage
like Kiss.
performances.
I mean,
and-
any band that has over 25 albums, somebody's got to like some of their songs.
Yeah.
Period.
there's
I
at least
love-
one.
Listen, I love God of Thunder. Now, Paul Stanley sang for Kiss, but Gene Simmons sang the song God of Thunder, and it is just wicked sounding. It's like evil and demonic. I mean, and I'm not a Satan worshiper or nothing like that, but it's so just evil. You like gotta listen to it, and it's
And this
awesome.
stage show, and
Yeah. Oh, the best of the night. Nate Akil says, I just want to hear some more Ultraviolence. That was my last band I was in. We made we made 4 songs. We went to the studio in Detroit. We made 4 songs for the radio. And we were shopping them songs. We're trying to push ourselves. We're trying to become I'm telling you, there were 3 other guys in the band that were immensely more talented than me. I went from guitar to playing bass to be in this band. I quit my band of 18 years where I played guitar to join this band, Ultraviolence, because they needed a bass player. These guys were so the lead guitarist was also the lead singer. The other lead guitarist was a doctor. Okay, he was going through all the schooling and all this, and he was a doctor. The other bassist, or the other guy in the band, was Eric Barris, which had a double bass, full Tama setup with I forget the name of the bridge, but it was a steel Gibraltar, a cage all the way around. He had like 27 cymbals. He had 2 24-inch double bass, drums, and he just rocked this. He was about 109 pounds. But I guarantee you, when he started playing, you stood back. You were like, whoa,
Pretty cool.
He was explosive, and I'm sitting here, and we're playing these songs, and I'm like, whoa. I stand back, and I'm like, I can't believe I'm on stage with these guys. That's how talented they were. They blew me away, and I'm pretty damn good, They blew me away to where I stood back and I had the hairs on the back of my neck racing. And I'm like, I can't believe I'm here on stage with these guys. They rocked. Oh my God. The 4 songs that we put out, we were taking over the world. We were going to take over the world, period. And then, the drummer died and I lost all my wind. I just left the band I was in for, 18 years. I was in Ultraviolence for 6 months. And then Eric died. And we all just quit.
Yeah, I remember the story.
It was all bad.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get
That's
into
a
that
rough
story,
story.
but it was bad. Yeah. Oh, and
Somebody
Zach
said Twist-
Wild, of course, he's
What
badass.
about Twisted Sister though?
Oh my God, back in the '80s, I was a household where everybody slept over. Everybody came over and party, and you'd have like 10, 12 people sleeping over in the morning, right? I would put on, I shit you not, I Want to Rock, right? Now I knew my system. I had huge 15-inch, Fisher speakers. I had my 700-watt Sony stereo. I could turn it up to a certain level, and it would not, like, what do you call that? When it's like, distorting. It would not distort. I could turn it up to like, 48. So everybody's here in the morning. I get up and there's people sleeping on the couch, people sleeping on the floor. There's some girl in the kitchen cooking breakfast, and there's all these people around. I'd put on Twisted Sister, and I'd turn it up to 48, and I'd walk away. And then all of a sudden, I Want to Rock! Bow! People jumped. People jumped up. It was crazy and freaked out. And then we had breakfast ready. It was a good time.
Last time. The 80s were great. So
Yeah, it was a good time. Oh my God.
The 80s. Miss them. They want to know where they can find Ultraviolence.
You can't find it. I sometimes use it as background music for my band, or I'm sorry, my videos, and I use my song on there. but we don't have it out there and about. But I do play. I play bass on there, and one of the songs was like. I'm still in the background, rocking away, and everybody just loves it. So, I mean, I will use them more in my videos so you guys can hear.
I think that's funny. JC says can't wait to reread the comments to make a good playlist.
A great playlist. A great playlist.
Awesome hours of music.
Oh my god. There was another one too, and I can't remember the name of the band, but it was like, "My girl is red hot, your girl ain't doodly squat." Remember that?
Yes.
Who was
I
that?
don't remember.
Oh man, I used to drive. I had a go kart, right? And I'm driving around Sheldon Lake Apartments in Berea, and they had sidewalks around the houses. It was like a development, and I used to drive this go kart all around. My girl is my girl is red hot. Your girl ain't doodly squat. And I'm taking all these corners and
Who
stuff.
is it? That's a
I don't
old
remember.
band from the 80s or
Yeah,
something.
it was like when who was it that came out with Funky Poodle? Who was that? It was a local band here in Cleveland. Came out with Funky Poodle. You don't remember that song?
Yes, I do.
You
remember.
do.
Yeah.
that came out the same time that My Girl is Red Hot, Your Girl Ain't Doodly Squat. But and then Black Betty Ram Jam came out at the same time. And I used to jam them all the time.
All right, so I looked up the lyrics, but it's from
What's that?
an old band, Ronnie Hawkins.
That ain't the band. Oh my God. Rhonda Delhi brings up Frankenstein. That was Edgar Winter. He was the brother of who's the other one Winter? They had a twin, and they were the Winter brothers. But Edgar Winter came out. He was like an albino with white hair, and he came out on stage. It was one of the concerts I never heard of. He came out on stage and he goes, "Frankenstein," and he slid on his knees across the middle of the stage, and it came out, dun, 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 dun. And I was like, the greatest song of all time, Edgar Winter Frankenstein was rocking. Thank you for that memory. Thank you. Oh my God, that was awesome. Sue Ann says, back when music was good, of course. Oh, Bambi, don't bring up Two Cellos. Those guys rock at everything they do. They're amazing. Oh, man, OBG Foster, when System of a Down came out with Chop Suey, I thought it was the most horrible song ever.
What?
Yeah, I did. I'm like, wake up, make up. I'm like, this is stupid, And then, like, weeks later, I'm playing it, and I'm playing it, and I'm playing it more, and I'm playing it again. It got stuck in my head, and I had to play it.
What Joey have to say to you?
I don't know. We didn't go and talk to Joey.
You hung up on him?
I don't know what I did, but you're welcome, Brandy, I think. Who said thank you, Mark. I don't know what I did, but you're welcome.
Whatever happened to this pizza?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, OBC Foster, both twins were, it was Edgar and Jonathan Winters. That's what it was.
Jonathan Winters.
Yes.
What'd you say?
Edgar Winters was Frankenstein. Jonathan Winters was his brother. They were albinos. Oh, yeah. Great music, guys. It's been a great night with you
Somebody
guys.
said G.G. Allen. Okay.
You okay there, Skyler? She's so heartbroken. There's no pizza.
I'm pretty bummed out. I was looking forward to the surprise one.
Hey, Skyler, I would normally, agree with you, but I'm drinking water after my drink that I got, a nice little buzz by, and now I got to drink water, so I don't feel so bad. It's
Pizza's needed. It's necessary.
Fishing with Daniel said the Big Ray sing chop suey. Look up the lyrics for Chop Suey. Let me see them.
Oh, it's a great song.
Oh, I know the song. Look up. Makeup.
There's a little bit of makeup.
Oh, you know what else is great? Oh my God, Sammy Hagar. Was it Rock Candy?
I don't know, but I Can't Drive 55 is a classic.
No. That done. Sammy Hagar. It was in Montrose, and it was I think it was Rock Candy.
Wake up, grab a brush, and put a little makeup.
Here, let me see it. All right, wake up. Grab the brush and put on a little makeup.
Okay, stop it, Bear.
Start fade away until shake up. Why do you have to leave the keys upon the table? Here you go, create another table. Yeah, I can't sing.
Yeah, Eric is a really bad singer.
I always wanted to sing, but I cannot sing.
You just mutilated that song.
You shut up.
You should hear him. He'll try and be like, "Hey, do you know this song?" He'll sing it. It sounds entirely different. than the song.
I'm like, do you know that song by Nielsen? She's like, who's Nielsen? I go, he goes, without you, living without you,
And
blah,
I'm like,
blah,
what
blah.
the
And she's like,
fuck
what
are
are you
you-
talking about? And then I played the song. She's like, oh, I've heard this before. You didn't sing it. Nothing like it.
I think I just heard Loki like howling back there.
Yeah.
Need our pizza.
Oh,
Yeah, TJ was being a little ass out there.
Was he? Did he bite you again?
No, but he's
Pink
being
is
ass.
actually she's not bad. I like Pink.
Wait, you know what? The best time I've ever liked Pink, she was in a Pepsi commercial with Beyonce. I'm poking the titties here. With Beyonce, and then she was also with what was that girl? That was like one of the Mickey Mouse girls. She shaved her head, bald.
Oh,
What's her name?
what's her name?
Britney Spears. Britney
Oh.
Spears, Pink, and Beyonce were in a Pepsi commercial together. And I'm telling you, these girls sing their heart out in this Pepsi commercial. You'll see them. They're in a Coliseum back in the Roman
Aw.
days, and they rocked. I'm telling you, all three of these girls deserve my respect. Look it up.
Sing.
Look it up.
Well, here, wait.
Hold on, $50.
Yeah.
Brittany Ziblis. Listen to Rhodey by Tenacious D on live. You'll like it, Big Rich. So
Oh
right
my
now,
God,
for
Brittany
50
Ziblis, we
things.
love Tenacious D. He rocks.
You want to pull it up on your phone?
Okay.
I think your phone's a little better than mine.
Oh, and by the way, tell your man we are in production of Big Rich's Bitchin' Kitchen already. Me and Skyler are on it, and we're doing it. Okay, we're gonna do this special treat because I know you're gonna take my recipe and try it. I'm gonna make this just for you, Brittany. We're gonna make this, and you better try it because it is effing amazing. Okay.
Show.
Oh, the old Alice Cooper concerts were awesome. Country Joe and the Fish back in the day. Oh my God.
Oh shit. You ready to hear a bunch of new roadie musicians? Let's do it.
This ain't the one I asked you.
Yeah.
This is the one for $50.
Brittany Ziblis,
Oh,
so that's $50.
I was talking about the Britney Spears thing.
Aren't you guys looking for the fucking best?
I think we got lied to about the pizza.
And he said it last time. Maybe you got ripped off.
Just fucking pulling your legs off. That's a joke. That's how super intense, right? You guys. I guess you heard we're looking for a roadie.
Yes, Daniel, Tracy Ann, I do use sweetened condensed milk in my mashed potatoes. That is my trick. It is amazing. Yes, almost a full can to a half a bag of potatoes. Yes, that's what I do. That's what moms did, and it came out amazing every time. Love the sweetened taste of the mashed potatoes. Mix it with corn. Oh my God. Oh, and you got to cook your corn in, when you open the corn and you have a can of corn with water in it, don't throw the water out and then put the corn in the pan and put water in it. Leave the juice from the can pour the whole can and the juice in the pan. Bring that up to heat, okay? Once you get that boiling, bring your corn out and drain it through a colander. Put your corn back in that same hot pan, back on the same burner.
Hey.
Shush. Put the sticks of butter over it, hats of butter all over it, and salt. It's just like eating corn on the cob, but you're doing it by the spoonful.
You
Oh my
can't talk
God, it's
about
amazing.
You can't talk about your tips and tricks before you do Rich's Rich in the Kitchen. You gotta save it for the YouTube video.
Sue Ann says, I challenge both Big Rich and Brittany to do the best steak rolls, but I will also put my pumpkin roll against Big Rich. I'm sorry, Sue Ann, your pumpkin roll will not win against mine. Hands down, nobody has beaten my pumpkin roll. I double up the cream and the stuff in the inside, and then I take the breading that you cook, and I found a way to make it a 1/4-inch thick, so it's very little, and I take away the cinnamon and all that stuff to it. It's just got a hint of Christmas flavor to it. But the star of the show is the double cream and the butter and oh my God. You can't beat my pumpkin roll. Trust me on this. I will bet my life on that, girl. You know why? I tried over 30 recipes and made mine the best. Period. I will make a woman fall in love with me by letting her taste my pumpkin roll. I love when they got like an acoustic guitar and they're like so hard on it, just like ecstatic and just strumming hard.
Oh yeah, Corn's good too. I got to see Corn live actually. I got too fucked up in that concert though.
Pizza door. He's jumping. Look at her go.
Skyler's got the munchies.
I do. Hungry.
And Myers, 1987 says, snap, the pumpkin roll battle has begun.
Ooh, somebody should have a Bud Light Skyler.
Yeah, Skyler, have a Bud Light. Sue Ann says, we're almost the same same recipes.
Oh, I'm sure.
What's that?
Throw it in the pit.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Alright, come on.
You the pizza delivery guy?
Yeah.
Come on in. We're still live, so you're on. Say hi, everybody.
Yeah, you got to say hi to
You gotta throw the pizza guy the fish. Come on back here.
Too funny.
Pizza guy's got to see the rescue.
Right.
He got 3 pizzas. He said there was only 2. All right, so pass the pizza.
Oh my God, OBG Foster's so funny. Read the comment. Right? Steak rolls, Big Rich. You ain't got nothing. Pumpkin rolls. Oh no, I hate pumpkin. Never will win. Brittany, come on now, girl. I've gone out to eat with you. I know how you are. You love food. Food is good. And period.
Yeah, none of them. That's the Hawaiian. What's the next one down? I don't want the Hawaiian.
You don't want to try that?
No, I know what the Hawaiian
Oh my
is.
God, it's so
You're
good.
the one who likes the Hawaiian. Well, I want to see what the mystery one was.
Pepperoni?
Green pepperoni.
You want it?
What's the bottom one?
God dang it, dude. I'm trying. Yeah. What the hell?
You got to see what the mystery one. The mystery one can't be pepperoni.
It's pepperoni.
Oh, you mystery pizza. Throw me a, yeah. I might have to add a Hawaiian too, but thank you, sir.
All right, let's.
Who said it? It was I can't remember his name.
Max Payne goes, oh, inviting the pizza guy inside? I've seen this video before. That's funny.
Gotta pay him somehow.
Well, that's hilarious. I can't believe he just said that.
I can't remember who said it, but thank you for the pizza. If you're still out there.
All right. Sue Ann says, Brittany, me and Big Rich have shared recipes. They are very close, but I bet I win with the steak rolls. You might. You might.
Steak rolls? Yeah.
Here's my thing.
How can you?
When I go and try and perfect something, I'll try it 20 different ways. And then, you know, I'll try everybody's recipe, and then I'll make it my own and come out the best, right? And I'll own that recipe. But I've not done it on steak rolls. So she might have me beat there. I will give her that. But she cannot claim pumpkin rolls. I'm telling you, I have beat everybody on pumpkin rolls.
Yeah, but pumpkin roll can't beat a steak roll. You just can't beat steak.
Mm. OG Foster says, where did Skyler go with the pizza guy? Is there an OnlyFans stream?
Only fish.
Mm.
Oh, Bambi's leaving. Nice.
Yeah, she's going over to Joey's.
I figured.
She loves us, but she loves Joey more.
That's funny, Brittany. I want to see Big Rich and the Ugg Boots.
Mm.
Yeah. All right, let me try the Hawaiian. Oh, it's on the bottom now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, give me another piece of pepperoni. Then. Just you know the pineapple on pizza. I don't know. Some people like it.
It's good, son. Mark looks like what?
Uh-oh. Thanks.
Mark looks like an Oompa Loompa sitting next to Big Rich. I tell you what, he carried his weight today. Let me tell you that.
And I'm bigger than Joey, so whatever.
Uh,
And Oompa Loompa.
Kyle says, nice. Enjoy the pizza, guys. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Kyle.
it was Kyle. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
See what we got here.
There's 2 pepperonis, and then no. Don't set that on my YouTube thing. And then a Hawaiian. So you ain't gotta go searching. I'm telling you what they are.
I know, I'm searching.
She's searching.
I'll try. I'll start off with pepperoni. I'm behind you again.
Great.
I know the boxes, so when she gets back, she thinks I did it all.
Which one, Brittany? Because I read both, and I
Brittany says, Mark, read my super chat.
and I did, and which one? I played the Tenacious D, but Rich was talking through it the whole time. But I did play it, and yes, we need to see Rich in Ugg boots if that was the other one that you were talking about.
Yeah, let's hear her comment.
I'm going back down. Steve
Oompa
asked that
Loompa.
Skyler get the pizza's guy number. No, I always do this.
Did you get his number?
The
No.
pizza guy.
You got a new
finishes
boyfriend?
fast.
No.
Sure.
Everybody thinks it's hilarious. I'm like, hey, you want to come see some fish? And they're like, sure, thinking, because from the outside, the house looks really small.
Yeah.
But so I always love doing this, giving them a little break, giving them something fun to look at. And they come in and they're like, what the fuck? I didn't expect this.
OBG Foster says the
pit-
pizza guy finishes fast.
Rich and Ugg
Oh, wait, hold on.
with a pink or with a pumpkin latte would be just
Sean H says that was a
Priceless.
quickie.
No, hold on. Max Payne said inviting the pizza guy inside. I've seen this video before.
J78 says, "Do you guys always do the pizza guy?"
I don't.
Is there an OnlyFans stream in the other room?
Mailman.
Is that where you took the pizza guy?
No. OBG Foster said, "Where did Skyler go with the pizza guy? Is there an OnlyFans stream in the other room?"
Oh my god.
I took him to see the fish.
All
Brittany Ziblis gave $5. Big Rich, I'll have to buy you some pumpkin spice latte. Would you also like the Ugg boots? Oh, wait, you guys read that, didn't you?
The OnlyFans is called "Look at My Fish Now."
Hell yeah.
And Meyer says, "Kiss me where it smells fishy."
Yay, fishy, my friends. What can I say?
No pineapple on pizza.
Mm-hmm.
No, it tastes good, I think.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you guys eat half a piece of pizza since I was gone?
I've only had 2 pieces.
Wait, no, a whole pizza already.
Rich's ate 3, 4. I better
3
get going
pieces.
or I'm gonna be SOL.
And give me one of the pineapple ones, please.
How can you not eat the crust?
I'm a big guy. I'm trying to diet, not eat so much bread.
Who's the guy eating pizza?
Somebody wants to know if the pizza guy got a big deck.
Does he? Does he have a big deck, Skyler?
I'm not sure. I don't think so, though.
Brittany
guess
had to
not.
pull out the Marky Mark. My whole life I've been listening to that. Wasn't original, but you're welcome.
I don't see it.
Yeah, she called me Marky Mark. She went there.
Who sent the pizza again?
Ken?
Thank you, buddy.
The Bloodhound Gang. Doing it like animals do it? Oh, great song.
Kyle. Sorry, not Ken. Kyle. Kyle sent the pizza.
Well, thank you, buddy.
You know, what I want to know is when we're sitting here and we're doing a wholesome show and then Skyler does the pizza guy, why do we get, get
I
bored?
Do you see how this goes?
Yeah. She's like, my mama's watching. I don't care. Hey, what that hit the spot though? I was hungry.
Yeah, I haven't eaten anything today. I know, I had the
I did.
You
popcorn.
just come back with your date from the pizza guy and you go, yeah, I've been eating anything today.
Jerry
I haven't
gave me
eaten
2
anything
donuts,
today.
and that's all I've eaten all day today.
Yeah, I had the popcorn, but then I accidentally threw it up because when you brush in your tongue, I have a weak gag reflex, and so I had to
You
throw
brush your tongue?
Yeah, who does it? You brush your tongue.
I'm sorry, I'm not a penis enthusiologist. I don't know to brush
It's
my
got nothing
tongue.
to do with it. It keeps your breath better. You always brush your tongue.
So why do you get on your knees when you brush your teeth? Just saying.
I was in the. It's something that people don't. I like to take showers when I'm kneeling down on the ground. I like to sit when I take a shower.
Well, guys.
Pizza guy's got a big deck.
Does he have one?
I don't know.
Answer.
I don't even know if he has a deck.
think I caught up. Daniel Tracy Ann says, yeah, you do brush your tongue
Yeah, see?
after you get done giving head.
How would you know if you have to brush your tongue after giving head?
And like you just brush it in general after you eat.
She wasn't single. She moved in here and had a boyfriend, and then she left him. So she knows what to do.
The pizza pals are chomping down. That on fly walk out a mouthful of pizza.
We haven't been able to go to the store in forever, so we've been starving our asses off.
Mm-hmm.
You're so.
I have 3 pieces of ham in there that I've been melting shredded cheese and putting on it, and putting it on a burrito shell. That's what I've been eating the last couple, like 5 days.
Everybody
How about
wants
you?
to deliver pizza to OFR now.
Nothing. I had popcorn today.
Mm-hmm. What have you been making?
Yeah, nice to see Skyler eating normal food instead of bugs.
Right.
You want me to get you some more fish water to wash it down though?
No, we got more fish water. You sure?
Hey, Brittany.
Brittany super chat.
Is that the pizza guy? Hayden G? No?
He wants to be the pizza guy. Does he see the joke, the wink? He thinks Skyler paid the pizza guy. So he said he'd deliver pizza anytime.
Oh my gosh. Tamara's texting me back. Should I give her a call?
They're live. They're
Oh,
live stream?
finally.
Yeah, did Joey call you?
No.
Let me call her now.
So we're having a good time with our people being live streamed. This is Joey's live stream with Tamara.
Try one last time.
Are they still alive?
Mm-hmm. I said Rich has some words for Joey. What's wrong with you? Why don't you eat your crust?
It's Fanny.
Says the person who ate 7 slices of pizza?
With no crust. Here's 7 slices of crust. You want to eat all that fattening crap?
Mm-hmm.
Be my guest. That's what you want. It's good shit, man.
The pizza guy thought he was getting robbed. You're the best tip ever.
Right. Let me take you into the back, big
you wanna see
guy.
the fish room?
Yeah, actually, now that I think of it, who would just go into somebody's
Wait a
house
minute.
like that? Hey, you want to see this?
Did you give him a tip or did you give him a tip? What? Did he kiss you?
What is wrong with you? Stop.
Before or after? Just let me know if he kissed you.
He had to have known it was OFR, fish rescue or something. Did he ask you, or did you just say you want to see the fish?
I know. I just said you want to come see some fish, and he said sure. I came in. He doesn't really have good survival skills.
That's kind of scary.
Skyler gave him just the tip. Did you tell him no, Skyler? Yeah. Did you give him a kiss first? Did you offer him just a tip? Come on now, we're inquiring minds. We want to know.
Skyler,
But
did you
don't
give him a
look at me
tip,
that
or
way.
did the pizza guy give you his tip,
Did he earn a tip or did he get a tip?
or did he give her the tip?
Luigi Foster, did he at least say thank you? Yes, he did.
I would too if 23-year-old was being that nice to me. What the hell?
He looked like he was like 15.
He was like, what?
Fucking 15.
Fucking 15. This is why you're not allowed on this show, Skyler.
It's after hours. Doesn't count.
It does count. You got to not swear.
Well,
You want to call it a night?
it's getting late.
Yeah, we're out of here, and we promised Joey would be over there. So, you guys want to keep going? We'll log on to Joey's, and we're going to give him help.
Does he know that?
You don't know that yet.
All right. And as
He
always,
promised me he's going to let his live stream go until we're done, and then he's going to start. He started an hour
I
before
know.
we were done.
He
So,
said
we're going to go over there and not promise him a goddamn thing, and we're going to make his life.
This
Joey's
says-
stream is long gone.
It's gone? Really?
No, I think it's still up because I just texted Tamara.
Nah,
All right. Well, as always,
Stay fishy, my friends. You guys rock.
Fishy.
Love you guys. Let me go to this.
you didn't end it on the other one. Oh, there you go.
Would you leave me alone, woman?